You can do it on the fly.
So back to Mortal Kombat.
Alright, now explain what's going on. We all wake up.
We all wake up, the DM's fighting a grasslands map, and you're all sitting in a hole.
I'll do the recap then for you.
Yeah, I think you guys know where you were, so...
Yeah, I don't need a recap.
I thought
we all went to the goddamn Magic City, got fucked with, came back, met a shitty dwarf, and he's having us go... And he's having us go to a ruin with him to find it. Well, go to a cave system and hopefully find ruins.
Hey, easy money.
We all were supposed to take a day to get ready.
We did.
And then we were supposed to head out in the morning of the next day.
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask Flux. That book, should we just assume it's a pound?
No, the book is 3 pounds.
Okay.
I bought 2.
It shouldn't weigh that much, but it feels a lot heavier than it looks.
Okay.
I have 50 days of rations in my bag of holding and 2 healing pots. Just for the record.
I held on to my money because
I was holding
I have nothing to spend it on.
And, you got your healing potions back from the treasure. Which, by the way, Flux, you never told us what you decided the scrolls should be turned into. Since you found out the scrolls were useless to everybody.
Well, right now, they're not changing into anything. Maybe when you come back, a new shop will have been created.
AKA, we were just out deciding, fuck it, we got another job, let's get drunk.
I mean, you can use them as kindling. That's always the thing. You can wipe your rear with them. You can... I don't know if you can write on them. I'm not sure exactly how they work. You might be able to write on the back of them, like scrap paper.
Okay, what are they worth to sell then?
You might be able to tear them apart. I don't think they're yours to sell. I think they're Zon's. I think you might be able to tear bits off. I don't know actually how that works if you tear up a scroll. I don't think there's rules on what happens if you tear up a bit of a scroll. It might function like a death note. You might be able to just use the bits of the scroll and over and over.
No,
so
destroys
I can have
spell.
so I can have unlimited castings of this if I tiny really small.
Yeah, you can have unlimited castings of this thing you can't cast on. Have fun.
Yay! Just take it apart atom by atom.
So I think there are rules, you fucking jackass, and it destroys the spell on it.
I mean, it might. I don't know. I haven't looked it up. I might enforce those rules if you do it, though. Okay, so you guys know where you are. What are you doing?
Getting together and heading to the front gate, waiting for the dwarf, I guess.
Waking up, heading to the front gate, waiting for the caravan.
Okay. You wake up. You all head to the front gate of... Let me get this map open. Head to the front
they're
gate
late.
of Highmore.
They're late.
Go ahead, Nate.
Go ahead and what?
Did you have more to say?
Yeah, said they're late, and was seeing if anybody wanted to say anything about it.
Are we there right around dawn?
I don't think Flex established if they're late or not yet, actually.
You might be the late ones.
So let's let Flex continue before we just interrupt him.
No, there's no one there. There's a few guards guarding the gates.
So you guys remembered it was the day after tomorrow that we went over, right?
Yeah, we had a day to prepare and do what we need. And
yeah, they were getting prepared and leaving in a day.
Okay.
As you guys kind of stand there waiting, talking, you hear a rumbling come down the streets.
I occasionally look at my book.
The book is still blank. And you see what appears to be kind of a little caravan. Caravan. There's some horses, some mules, some donkeys carrying carts and supplies. And your dwarf, your friend is standing at the front, leading them along. There seems to be a procession of people following him, maybe 10, 15 men.
I wave at
them. We'll wait for them to come to the gate.
They trundle up to the gate.
I wave at him.
Hey.
So, you ready to go?
Yeah. You guys got everything you needed?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, then we should head off. You're gonna have to be careful. I don't like this part of this wasteland you guys have out here.
Well, I speaking of which, do you expect any dangers on the way? Should we be on the lookout, or?
I mean, might be, yeah, dangers usually happen on the road, but we might be encountering more than we expected. We are a rather large caravan, so.
Oh, okay. Do we want to take up positions around the caravan, like have some people in the front, some people in the back?
Yeah, or depends on whether or not that slows the caravan down.
I mean, the caravan. Frankly, you guys have a speed on caravan, so you're not going to be the one slowing the caravan down. You guys are traveling at the speed of the caravan.
Yeah. So I'll head to the back and hold up the rear. And who wants to come with me, and who wants to head up the front?
I'll stay in the front.
I'll stay in the middle.
I'll stay on the other side of the middle. So like a diamond shape.
Okay. The man looks at you, so like, okay, I guess you know the way to lead.
I mean, I wasn't in the front. I'm by the front. I like hanging out next to it in the front of the thing.
Oh, I haven't rolled. Wait, maybe I know the way to go.
In case something trouble comes up from the front, I'm close enough to the front of the carriages and whatever to rush ahead and get in the way of it.
67. I know exactly where we need to go, don't I?
You know the mountains. You haven't been in every single fucking cave in the mountain, you. Especially not the. He hasn't.
I know the general. Do I know the general area he's talking about?
You know the mountain that he described.
I'm fine. I'll
general enough.
I'll tap the dwarf on the shoulder. I know about where we're heading. How about you head up the rear and I'll head up the front?
Very well. Okay.
No,
I think he was talking to
He's
me.
talking about Ardrin.
Okay.
Which you should have just said Sovik and not the dwarf. Now that there's more than one dwarf here.
I did say Sovik.
No, you
It's
said,
like-
You said the dwarf.
There's like 14 dwarfs here. Well, no,
Alright.
15 includes
All right, Sovik. I
I'll
tapped Sovik's
I'll step
character.
aside, but I'm still staying near the front.
That's fine. I can stay in the middle.
Before we head out, I'm going to ask our client. So, what do you know about the area of where we are going?
We're going to the mountains outside of Bay of Falls.
What mountain outside of Bayo Falls? You mean the mountains far, far away from Bayo Falls?
I mean, Bay of Falls is a place nearest to the mountains, so. Talking about the mountains, like right here.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm like, you call that near? The fuck, bro?
Closer than Highmore.
Yeah, closer than Highmore. It's not the mountains outside of Highmore. We went down there once and we had some problems. So there's goblins down there. We know that, and that's about as deep as we got. But
Ooh, goblins.
we can probably restock at Bay of Falls before we head to the mountain. But I mean, I hired you guys, so it's up to you how we get there.
Okay.
I think you probably know the land better than I do.
All right.
Do you want me to roll to see if I know a quicker path?
I mean, sure.
95.
Okay. You know there's a quicker path heading through the forest. If you go straight through the forest, you can cut through Bay of Falls and head straight to the mountain. Most people
Alright.
avoid the forest.
Why do they avoid the forest?
People get lost in the forest.
So it's the Lost Woods.
But I know my way through the forest.
You know that when you went through the forest once, you got through.
Okay, fine. I'm going to pull out a map and I'm going to show him this path and say we can cut some time from our journey if we go through here. I've taken it before.
Okay, that sounds good. Lead the way.
Right? I do.
Okay,
Alright.
so you guys head along. You head south into the forest.
Yep.
It takes about maybe a week to get down there, and you come to the forest.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
a
Listen, check. Do you want like
There's
listen,
only a
check,
perception, I see.
survival? Yeah. Oh yeah, perception. That's right. $11.
Okay. You
Right.
see
24.
19.
Do we see anything out of order?
no, you just see a deep dark forest.
So we don't hear anything outside of what you'd expect.
You hear the sounds of the forest. You hear insects. You hear birds. You hear rabbits.
So
As
what
a
you'd
wood
expect.
elf, I climb to the top of a tree and go, "I'm home," and then let's go.
So some birds fly away as you do this display of, I don't know what to call it.
I just kind of sitting behind you guys, just going like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
We're heading through the forest, all right. And I get back off the tree and I lead the way through the path that I know of.
Okay, so you guys head to the forest. Can I get some survival checks for you?
Okay.
Ooh, crit fail. That's not good.
What are we
18.
rolling for?
Survival.
I also got a crit.
Survive?
Yeah,
Survival.
to just know your way around the forest. Just general survival things on that trip.
So Kiri knows the most about this goddamn forest.
I take my wanderer ability instead for this. Perfectly remember the terrain, villages, and general makeup
You just want to keep the dragon.
of somewhere I've traveled. So
You just want to keep
Yeah, I'll-
the dragonborn down.
Okay,
I'm just going like fucking trees all look the same to me.
So we'll start with you first, Neo, because you have this amazing ability for this area. So Neo, you start heading through the forest. You're about 10 minutes into the forest before you notice that you don't hear the sound of the cart anymore.
I hear the sound of what now? You kind of broke up on my end.
The
You don't
cart.
hear the sound of
the
the cart. anymore.
cart.
The cart. Okay.
I turn around and head back to where they last were,
You
even
turn-
though I would have kept up pace with the front of the cart and not moved ahead.
Oh, you were behind the cart?
He was
Yeah.
in the front.
No, he was in
I
front
was-
of the cart.
I was in front of the cart, basically leading the way. I wasn't
Yeah.
moving away from them.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
when you turn around, you don't see the cart. You don't see anyone.
Okay, that's weird.
Okay. Hold.
First
Hold.
thing I will
Hold.
do is
Hold.
We cut to Kiri. Kiri, you're traveling through the forest, heading along, and a fog rolls over you.
All
What do
right.
you do? You just kind of keep heading your path.
I basically tell the people to slow down, and I'll basically like do a perception check, mostly just to try and see if I hear anything like would be out of the ordinary in a forest.
You get confirmations from the people that they're stopping.
All right. I can't really tell anything, but basically I tell them to slow down and stop. Essentially.
Okay. The fog eventually passes, and there's no one around you either. Hold.
Oh shit.
Slovak.
I
Yeah.
like how you're splitting us up, giving us no chance to react, and just going hold.
Because this all happened in an instant neotag. It's a goddamn magic forest neotag.
Yeah, it's like the Magic Forest from Ocarina of Time.
This shit
Yeah,
happened.
I didn't think he was actually gonna pull Lost Woods.
I mean, I thought he was.
I lost it.
I already said Lost Woods.
Anyway, yes, folks.
So Slovak, as you're heading through the forest, the path eventually starts heading down a hill, and you're at the side, right? Where are you on the
I was kind of like next to, not necessarily, like not quite up as far as the horses were, but like between the carriage itself and the horses.
Okay. So the carriage continues down the hill, and eventually you come into like what the path gets very narrow, and the caravan has to head through this path that only it can fit through. How do you want to proceed? You can go around the trees. You can follow behind it.
How dare you say like the caravan can or can't fit through?
The caravan itself can get through, but you can't follow alongside it.
I'm gonna get on the caravan then with the other dwarves.
Okay. You hear so give me a perception check.
Perception check. Oh, wrong window. Perception.
Okay, so that's a crit. So as you get on the caravan, you're certain you heard what sounds like an angry grumble.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
But you continue along, and then a heavy wind blows you off the caravan. And when you get to your feet, no one's there. Hold. Zahn!
Yeah.
That's where I troll and Zahn makes it through the forest.
I'm waiting for that.
No, Zahn, oh god, are you still,
In that format, which exactly is your roll? Is that the 6 or the 15?
It's the 6.
Yeah, the first one's your first roll. The second roll would be either your advantage or disadvantage roll.
Hey, Zahn, where are you on the cart?
I was in the middle of it.
He was basically the opposite of me.
Okay, you were on the sides.
Yeah, we were both on the sides.
Okay. So, Zahn, you were at the same sides. You were on the opposite sides of Kiri. So the fog rolls around. You hear Kiri telling everyone to hold. What do you do?
As the fog rolls, I grab a stone and I use my light cantrip, and I stay with the caravan.
Well, it's like a deep fog. You can't see the caravan or fog.
Oh, the caravan's now gone.
You can't see it.
Have you ever been like in a pea soup thick fog?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
deep fog. You can't. You can see you. That's about it.
I just keep.
You know, I'm
Fogging
actually
along,
wait.
yes.
What's the lighting condition of the fog then? Is it making it dark?
I mean, it's fog. It's like
It's thick
It
fog.
does what fog do, Neotag. Have you not been in fog?
you
I've
can't
been in
see through
fog.
it.
I live in Massachusetts. I'm used to fog.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out how dark vision affects fog.
It doesn't.
Doesn't.
Visibly, you're just not able to see maybe more than a...
Yeah, fog obscures vision.
Yeah.
Doesn't
like a
work.
sandstorm.
While trotting, I call out to see if there's anybody nearby.
Okay, you call out. You hear what sounds like Kiri calling you.
Sarah?
Uh,
Sarah?
Roper,
Where are you?
you see the big glowy orb thing?
Do I?
You don't. You don't, Kiri.
All right, I just walk towards the
The sound?
sound of to Kiri. To
Okay.
Roper.
You walk towards the sound of Kiri, and you come out of the fog, and you are alone.
Okay.
Sarah! Sarah!
Okay, Kiri, you can stop.
Yes,
Shut up,
yes,
Karen.
you
It wasn't you.
Okay, so we can now field it from everyone as your. What are you guys doing?
Annoyed is what I'm doing, but you I can't believe you actually pulled a Lost Woods. Goddamn.
I seriously wish the Eldritch Knight... I really wish Fighter had, like, Knowledge Arcana.
I do a wisdom save to disbelieve the illusion, I guess.
Okay, do you listen?
Because as someone who's been here and with my ability, I know exactly where I was going. I know the path perfectly.
Yes, you knew
This
the
wasn't
path.
around the path.
You knew the path at the time you took
Yeah,
it.
you remember the path you've taken. You remember the distinct geography of that path.
Yeah. Think more of the forest from The Hobbit, not the Lost Woods. I think
Yeah,
this is a forest that's actively fucking with you and changing its own paths.
why?
You?
No. I'm sorry. Why?
I don't know. I'm enjoying it. Neotag, so shut up.
I'm not. I hate
Is
this.
your character saying that out loud?
I'd like to imagine.
Mine's not. Obviously, I can't hear.
No, I'm not saying it out loud.
I light a torch.
Your character disgruntled though.
Oh yes, I'm very disgruntled.
Okay. Carrie,
How the fuck? No. I'm asking this right now before we move on. How the fuck did I get through the forest just fine before, and nothing happened?
Probably because you were by yourself.
When did you cross through it last time?
I don't know. That's up to Flux to determine. But
I mean, he's been
scored.
traveling this land before. He came through the forest probably maybe 10 years ago.
I've been traveling through the land for 78 years.
I'll give you like a little
And I
history
rolled
check.
pretty fucking high on the rolling thing to see how familiar I am with the area. Got
So
a
Carrie,
95.
You light a torch. You see.
It's also not perfect, Neotag.
You see a dark forest.
Yeah. I
I
figure...
can't help but notice my question wasn't answered, by the way.
Okay, what was rephrase your question? What was it?
No, I'm not going to rephrase it. I asked a question. You didn't answer it.
Okay, what's the question?
Heard the
Don't recall
question.
what the question
The
was.
question was, all right, did this sort of shit happen last time I went
No.
through here?
No, it did not.
You know what?
Okay.
I'm going to
Whatever.
take out my book.
Again, things changed in time.
Does anything look different?
No, the book's the same.
Okay, so I can't tell if it's magical area or not.
Is this is this considered a charm effect?
You don't know that.
Okay, what would-
Well, I need to know it.
I would have told you if you got an
Yeah.
advantage disadvantage, you,
Eh,
or if you're immune to it. Okay, you didn't get anything.
I guess I'll try and do like a quick. Yeah, I'll do a survival check. Maybe get an idea of what's potentially going. Or at least try and get back to the caravan.
Okay, so Kira, you do a survival check. You don't. I mean, you're not used to the woods, so you don't often go. It's not new. You are not currently under a charm effect. You're not used to the woods, so you don't know the best things you do, but you kind of just from your background, you kind of know how to navigate your way around. So you see what looks like a light in the distance, so you start heading towards it.
Alright, I head to the light.
Okay. Son, Select, what are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna keep carrying on and seeing what happens.
As I'm going towards the light, I basically yell out, Aldrin! Pan! Can you hear me?
You hear voices shouting, "Yes, we can hear you." And we're gonna stop with Carrie. What are you doing?
Like, I
You
was
head
heading,
towards the
yeah, I was
voices?
heading towards the light that I could see. That bright
Okay.
light.
The voices are calling to you from west of the light, to your left.
Alright, so to the left, okay?
There are other things I'd like to do since I was cut off.
Okay. Well, you were bitching and moaning, so hold on. We're gonna skip Carrie right now, and we'll jump to you. Okay, so you just continue heading towards the light, Neo or Carrie.
Yes, I do.
So that's Carrie. Neo.
I go to the nearest tree and climb as high as I can.
Okay. You climb up and out of the woods.
What do I see?
You're now on the top of the woods. You see land. You see what you would see from the top of the woods.
You see the tops of trees in the Neotag.
What? Oh God! All right. I'm
Neotag,
trying not
have
to
you ever
be-
been at the top of a
I'm
forest?
not trying not to be a complaining bitch.
No,
okay?
I'm just saying, have you ever been at the top of a forest? You can't see the ground
Yes.
of the forest from the top of a forest.
But you can you can see details in the distance. You
Yeah,
can
you-
see, you can look for paths. There is a ton of shit you can do other than you see T-tops.
Unless
Okay.
you're just still in the fog.
So Neo, you see the
Jesus Christ.
see the
this is
coast
hard.
to the north. As you look around, I don't know.
I'm basically trying to get my bearings.
Okay, you get your bearings. You're in the middle of the woods. You can see Highmore in the distance.
To
And-
my best of my ability, judging from the path I was on last time, am I still on the path I remember?
No,
How off am I?
you don't know. You haven't been to this area before.
Okay. As I climbed up, did I see anything of note?
You saw a light in the distance. But then you just saw kind of the normal things you see in the forest. Saw some birds, some insects, some centipedes, forest things.
Okay. I will pull out my torch and start burning down the forest. No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so
I'm joking, you fucking dick.
You sure? Because I remember what happened last time you did something like this. It was fun.
I mean, I remember
I'm not
when
a
you
fire
did this.
resistant one. Please don't do
I remember
that.
when you did this and shit went bad.
Alright, When did he last try and burn down a forest?
In other games.
In my game where you get hit by 50 arrows.
And then in
That was
Adam's
Neo.
game
I was asking about Flux.
In Adam's game he basically caused a civil war because of his stupidity. I'm thinking I'm going to use my Mask of the Wild ability and just hide into the forest. And I'm going to, as I'm hiding, I'm going to travel towards the light, I guess. Since you've really left us no fucking choice.
Okay. Zon, what's going on? You just walked out of the fog?
I'm just walking forward. I'll sing some hymns and I'll just keep trudging on.
All right. Does he see the torch movements I'm making?
No, but he sees
No
light.
one sees you!
I have a
Jesus
torch
fucking...
lit. That should at least give some light. Like, if they see light moving.
That assumes we're in the same part of the forest as each other anymore.
I do not get it. Flux pulled the old teleport. We all teleported to different parts of the forest.
But we all can hear
He
each
wants
other.
us all to gather at the light.
No, dude, Carrie, he wasn't really hearing you. The forest was fucking with Zon. That wasn't actually you.
Jesus Christ, everyone got that, like, 20 minutes ago. Yeah.
This has probably been... This forest probably has a Fae living in it now since Neotag's been here. Who moved in sometime in the interim and is now just fucking with people who come in the forest, because that's what they do. Because it abuses the shit out of them. That's my guess.
All right.
We're all supposed to gather at the light for the big encounter.
Incidentally, am I just going in circles since I just said I'm going down the path that's in front of me constantly?
I mean, you follow a path.
Okay. I'm gonna hard head my way through this. That's what I would do.
So like following a path. Zon, you're just heading in straight.
Yeah, basically I'm just heading straight, singing, take a look around every once in a while, keep going.
Give me a survival check, because just heading straight is surprisingly hard sometimes.
Oh, yeah, trust me, I know that.
Okay, Zon, you're fairly certain you're heading straight.
I've actually gotten lost on a mountain with trails before, because I decided to just keep going straight.
That's because the human body has a natural
while I'm going
tendency
along
to either go left or right.
Yeah.
Okay, so like eventually the path stops.
Well, fuck. Not really outfitted for this kind of thing.
You know, Martin doesn't.
I'm gonna plop my butt down in the middle of the end of this path, and I'm gonna do an insight to see if I can figure out what has just happened.
Okay.
You're going to person the forest.
No, more like I'm trying to get insight on the events that happened, not necessarily.
So
any
the events as you know it was you were a baby dwarf for a while, and then
Insight is for determining people, not events or places. You fucking.
I've seen it used other ways.
exactly.
You're literally no. We gotta go over this. Sovic's dwarf literally sat in the middle of the path and then went over his life.
It's body language, speech habits, and changes in mannerisms. Something.
Look,
He literally he just sat down and went, well, it all started when I was born.
It's a feeling funny that you feel like you really get connected to on a spiritual level for a second there.
Then he remembers the jambalaya that Rogar prepared. Things get fuzzy after that.
What you're looking for, Sovic, is perception, which has become the general catch-all for that sort of thing.
I perceive nothing.
Yeah, investigation also does it.
Yeah, investigation or perception.
Well, I have a +1 to perception. I don't have a plus anything to investigation.
Okay, so you don't see anything. You just see the woods stretching on.
I don't like trees.
Your beetle friend is kind of wallowed away. It feels like you started ignoring him. You don't see the path you were
persuasion to convince. I was going to say convince the beetle to come back, but
the beetle stops for a second, looks, listens to your words, and then continues waddling on.
All right. Shit, 'cause I don't get to pretty much botch any survival attempts that just go to straight line or anything.
Parn is getting annoying.
I'm
Annoyed.
gonna go back up the path I came down.
Okay. You can't see the path anymore.
Ah.
Quick question.
Yeah, sure, Kiri.
Alright. Now, this is probably going to be a note, but I may have also misread the book. But basically, when it comes to the skill checks, like, say, skills related to intelligence, unless it's one you checked off, they're by default just straight D20, correct?
No, it's based on your modifier.
Oh,
If you have a
okay, so I have
negative,
modifiers then, okay.
if the only thing you get if it's checked is you get your proficiency bonus added to the modifier.
Okay.
So, like animal health handling, I have a +3 in wisdom, but I don't have it checked, so I have a +3 to the roll. But for perception, I do have it checked, so I have a +5. That's how that works,
Okay.
Kiri.
Alright.
You know what?
It's just 5e was different, so I was just not entirely sure.
I can't look any more stupid than I already do.
Parn,
So I'm gonna
go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do the one last thing I could do that has a good roll. I'm going to get up and shout at the forest to stop fucking with me with the intimidation check.
I swear to God, you would fuck.
So, like, as you launch, you see the trees move out of the way to blatantly display the light. You see one tree seem to point at the light.
I had toward it.
Call me the Wooden Moses.
I'm Alright,
I just intimidated a force of events, didn't I?
Did we
how
all hear
long
that?
has Parn been walking?
Oh no, we help. Each of you guys, every time I do the whole thing, it's what everyone else is doing at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah,
I know,
hear
but
him?
I need to ask this for Parn's next action. How long has he been walking?
Pardon's been walking for like maybe a minute. The light keeps growing larger.
Oh, okay. Then I won't burn down the forest if it's only been that long.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say, Parn's getting mighty annoyed, and he pulls out his tinderbox and starts threatening to burn down the forest unless this fuckery ends.
Alright.
Well, somebody took one of those.
Okay. And last but not least, Zon, you've just been heading in a straight direction for a while. And you come out to a clearing. Hold up. Where did I put it? There.
I do?
Yes.
Okay.
So Zon, place yourself on the south part of the map.
Second. South end.
Yep.
Okay.
I was still laughing that I managed to intimidate a forest.
I mean, you basically intimidated the Fae. That's what you did.
Come on.
Officially, he's scarier than me.
I mean, yeah, I have like a +4 for my charisma.
Yeah.
And
He's
in
the
my trained.
You
I
scared
mean-
a forest. I scared an old woman. There's quite a world of difference between those two.
Oh my god. I swear to God, you keep bringing up the old woman thing.
Yeah, the old woman you never should have tried to intimidate in the first place.
Yeah. The old woman that any of us could have said, "Move along, crazy lady," and she would have been like, "Ah!"
I mean, I was going to make a persuasion attempt before each carry just jumped in. I'm an intimidator. I was going to try and persuade her, but okay.
I mean, we could use diplomacy. Nah, let's scare her. Oh, okay.
Random vagabond just scared the shit out of me and jumped in our well. What the fuck?
Okay.
I believe Zon has placed.
Okay. So Zon, you see what appears to be a large man standing in between the woods. He's got a large beard. It looks like it's made of moss.
Hi, Tom Bombadil.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. Usually that's not the first question.
Have you happened to see a caravan filled with dwarves and
Yeah, I said that too. They were boring.
Oh, okay. I'm terribly sorry about that.
Dwarves are stubborn. He shouts out, so you hear this audibly. They do stupid things and not fun actions.
Oh,
That worked, didn't it?
At this action, Sylvic, you appear over here.
I'm sorry. Would you like to talk about it? I can maybe get some cookies going. Oh, I didn't bring any flour.
Or an oven, for that matter.
As you say flour, he pulls the flour from his beard and offers it out. Like this? Flour.
I can try it. I take the flour.
Okay. Do you do anything with the flour? You just...
I sit down and I bring out my pot.
Oh, you weren't kidding. Okay. That's gonna be a while.
Oh, I need to get some water.
Okay, yeah, we'll move on to someone else. And Kiri, you appear over here.
So I'll need to be a little closer to...
Yeah, you grab the flower, so you're right around there.
Yeah, so
Right there.
And Neo, the light eventually leads you out to about here.
I like how I'm the last one when I'm the... Fuck it, whatever. I don't fucking care anymore. Fucking bullshit.
I mean, I'm sorry, which one of us had a clear path?
Which one knows the way through the forest?
Clearly I do, it's the shout at the trees.
And fucking climbed and saw the light and saw what direction to go? Honestly, I swear to God, if I hadn't come to what I did, I was going to say I burned down the forest. Which I still might do, because this pissed Barn off.
Are you angry?
You know what? With that, I pull out the tinderbox and I start trying to light the forest on fire.
I
I'm
basically
sorry.
run over to tackle him.
I would advise not doing that.
I'm a persuaded that my elf friend is just a bit strange, uppity, and kind of stupid.
He listens to your persuasion, but do you still have the tinderbox out in you?
Fine, I put the tinderbox away. Alright, so what was this about? And we kind of need to get back to that dwarven caravan, right?
Oh, you'll get there. You'll get out of the woods at the same time. Probably.
We're willing to leave if it'll not bother you.
No, the fact that you're here is not bothering me. It bothered me that nobody was here.
Okay,
People avoid.
I'm gonna do a survival check. Do I recognize what type of creature he is?
That would not be under survival, Neil.
God, that's right.
Maybe a knowledge check of some sort. I'll do a
Nobody in this party has good intelligence.
Do knowledge nature if you wished, or I would even allow a
That's
knowledge.
my knowledge nature check.
Oh, was the other one Flux?
Knowledge arcana.
Okay.
Oh, I somehow got a 19.
Okay. Neil, you believe what's in front of you is a leshy. They're
What?
face spirit. They're ancient face spirits that kind of take hold of the forest and like to play games on anyone who goes in.
So they're strong, is what you're telling me.
Yes. Usually the strength of the leshy is depending on the size of the forest that it takes over. It doesn't take over. It's more of a kind of wardenship thing.
I'm not gonna lie. This is starting to sound like we should take him out.
Not to
He's gonna be
me.
doing this to other
Not to
people.
me.
It sounds like
Okay,
people.
and I'm
people
saying that
already
out
avoid.
of character.
I know.
I'm
I'm
saying
saying out of
that-
character, and I'm saying out of character as well. People already avoid this forest, so I don't see the point in
And out of character.
taking this person out just so people can go through the forest they already avoid.
And even out of character, I'm not exactly sure how what he's doing truly constitutes as evil.
No, he's just playing fun games.
I,
He didn't actually harm any of us. He
I'll ask him.
inconvenienced us.
Yes, very much so.
I'm going to ask him. Do you ever intentionally harm people that go through your forest if their goal is just to go through the forest? Perception,
No.
persuasion check.
No,
What?
you wait for him to lie, then you
What?
do an insight check.
Are you? What?
Do you
What do
know
you-
how
what do
this
you want?
works?
Why did you? You asked like you were trying to butter me up for something, but okay, no, not usually. I don't help, but I don't hurt.
You're big and you're scary. I did not want to anger you.
I'm not scary.
Well, you're bigger
Okay.
than me. You could probably step on me. I didn't want
All
to
right,
anger you.
now is the time to do an insight check to see if he's lying his ass off. Oh, I crit that one.
Yeah, because I came for you.
Everyone kind of looks at him quizzically. Like
I can't figure out anything. I go back to making cookies.
Like fucking LA Noir style. You cut back to Phelps. He's just, No, you don't think
I
the
guess I was
Leslie's
mistaken.
I don't think he's lying.
lying. You don't believe Leslie's lying. You don't know he's Fae. You don't deal with Fae enough to know well about him. You don't believe he's lying.
Probably doesn't even see what he's doing as being any kind of inconvenience to us, frankly.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, we need to head out. I'm glad you had a little laugh.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's been a while.
yes.
He sticks his hand into his tunic and kind of rummages about for a while. He does this for about 30 seconds. You see, like, mushrooms and things fall on the ground. Wait, here I go. He pulls out a sheet of paper. I got riddles!
Oh, I love riddles.
I grabbed the. I
Okay.
walked forward and reached
All right.
out
No.
Oh, my cheat sheet! Stay away! Pushes you back.
Okay. We will entertain 2 riddles. Then you let us all go.
3, and I put you at the edge of the forest. 2, and I just put you back to where you were and let you actually navigate.
I mean, I'll take 3.
Define.
You know,
edge
I'm
of the
good with
forest.
2 or 3, really.
Let's just do
Actually,
3.
wait, hold on. He kind of does. He puts his finger to his nose, kind of. He's thinking for a second. You got like 10 other dwarves, so they're not fun for riddles. So that is a riddle for each of them.
No.
It'd be like 6 riddles.
3. And not only do you let us all pass through, if we pass this, you don't play this trick on anyone else.
Define pass through, please. Define
No.
pass through.
Why take over a forest if you can't have fun? If I leave, this forest just dies. There's nothing really keeping it here.
Right, fine. Do you have like anything you think would be useful to us? Like anything magical that
Well,
we
I got
can
some-
win out of this?
I got magic items. You want
All right.
magic? I got magic.
I'm down for some magic.
All right, fine. Let's play the riddle
Down for
game.
magic.
Yay. Okay.
As Flux opens up a riddle sheet.
That big Cheeto riddles.
Quick question though. Out of character. When I was like right next to him, by chance did I get a chance to see any of the answers?
Roll sleight of hand.
Yeah, do a sleight of hand perception.
Sleight of hand. What are you? Is that a sleight of
I
hand?
would argue acrobatics as well, because you could be trying to like sneak a peek.
No, just do a basic wisdom check.
Okay.
Actually,
There we go.
okay. 20. Oh, okay. So, question, Carrie. What languages do you speak?
Common and
understand.
draconic.
Okay, so none of this is common or draconic.
Oh shit.
Yeah, see,
I
Flux.
tried.
Flux was prepared for us to do that and probably put it in Draconic or something, knowing that none of us will fucking know it.
He speaks draconic. He understands draconic.
I'm a dragonborn.
No,
Favorite-
the Druid language.
Oh, the language of the druids?
Yeah.
Maybe. Carrie doesn't know what the language of the druid is, so he
At
doesn't
least
know.
it's
Wouldn't it be Sylvan that he'd probably be written everything down in?
At the very least, with the 20, would I get an idea of what language it is, even if I can't understand it? You know, kind
Probably
of
not.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, how... Try to justify that, Carrie. How would you...
Well,
If you don't...
kind of like if I can tell if like it's a Cyrillic alphabet, like so it'd be like kind of like Russian or Ukrainian, or if it's like maybe Spanish or French.
I'm going to argue your character doesn't have that kind of knowledge into calligraphy.
Yeah, no.
All right, fair enough.
You're talking about like a class feature at that point to get
Okay.
something like that. All right, I'm gonna do something silly,
Mhm.
but I'm wondering if we're all right. I'm gonna try to run up the big tree and
Fine.
basically and steal a glance of the cheat sheet as I go by.
As he does, that,
I think we should just do the riddles. And
I crouch
Can
and
we
put myself behind my shield.
I think
so-
Neotag is anti-fun, and we should just do the riddles.
So, run. Do you have a climb speed, or what do you? You have a climb speed,
Basically,
so I don't believe you can run up the tree.
Basically, I'm trying to climb the tree and get behind him, and as I'm doing that, making it look like I'm just bored. I want to steal a glance.
So like an acrobatics thing?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Okay, I guess do an acrobatics for idly acrobating.
16.
Okay, now
What do you want? A perception?
there's got to be some other kind of check for you to somehow justify this isn't an action that is obviously trying to get
I mean,
something. Give me a
I'm
second.
gonna say probably like a dexterity check, not fuck up looking.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
No.
I-
Do you want me to do like a stealth check to like steal a look? Do you want me to do a perception check to see if I can see?
I think this whole thing sounds stupid. We should just done the riddles by
Yeah,
now.
Let's do
I think we
riddles.
could have solved like 3 of them by now.
Fine.
Yeah, we could have solved the riddles in the time it took Neotag to come up with this plan.
But I
What
do
are
a
you doing?
stealth check to try and steal a glance. There you go.
What do you? Okay, so
Can we
He's-
not piss off
he-
the forest spirit?
he's watching you, Neo. So
Yeah, you can't stealth.
you kind of slink down and start moving, and he watches you. What are you?
Fucking
Swinging his boot, come for the cheat sheet.
What are you doing?
I'm terribly sorry. I think our friend's a little slow today.
My move was at
Yeah.
least inconspicuous.
Can we
Do
just
I
do the riddles
see
now?
the paper or not?
Did you see the paper? What languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, and Goblin.
Okay. So it's Elvish.
How much do I get from it?
You get like nothing from it. You don't think the Leshy knows how to write.
So basically, like a
It's
kindergarten
just
writing
riddles.
It's just random.
Fuck it.
words, you know?
I end up sitting on top of the tree and going, all right, let's start
It's
this.
just shit like Purple Monkey Dishwasher. It makes no coherent sense.
Just sit on the tree and just like, fuck it, let's do this.
Can we finish our riddles with the fucking stump man from Dragon Age now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's.
It's
fine.
the Leshy. Thanks for glory.
It's totally the stump man.
I mean, it's probably from the same thing. So, quick out of character thing. No Googles, okay?
What's a Google?
You don't know, but
The number, isn't it?
no.
You know what? Depending on the riddle, no promises. Because if this is like a 15-page riddle, then fuck you.
I'll begin. Okay, let's start with the normal one. What walks with 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening?
Man,
Man.
Okay,
Oh,
2
man.
others. Yeah, you making the cakes or something? Yeah. What's your answer?
Oh, it could be a great deal of things. Could be just the person.
swear to God, I'll smack you.
I swear to God, just give Parn yells out from sitting on the tree branch. Just give him a fucking answer.
I did.
You said person? Is person your final answer?
Person is the final answer.
Yeah,
Are you
person.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay, it was an elf, so you're all wrong. It's not just man. You had to be a bit more specific. It's like saying thing. It doesn't
I
work
mean,
for a riddle answer.
You weren't very specific either.
I mean, that's how riddles work.
No.
But then how can we be specific if you're not specific?
outright flux. No. If we're actually gonna
If you-
do this
if you
shit.
said what has pointy ears and walks and so on and so forth,
Yeah.
then yes, I would have said elf, but you did not specify.
I'm not. No, this is out of character flux. I'm not kidding. If we're gonna do this shit, the riddle shit, let's do the riddle shit. Let's not have this bullshit of I mean an elf or a dwarf or a goblin.
For a second, he crumples up his cheat sheet to have only one line. He shows it to okay, so where do I put the pointy bit?
I point the beginning of the riddle and I explain how to make it elf.
Okay, so he now does it. What has pointy ears? Oh shit, I forgot. Wait, hold on. He starts reading the riddle again. What has pointy ears, walks with 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening?
Elf.
Elf.
Okay, so you got that done. You're good at writing riddles.
I know I am. Hang on a second.
Is he coming back? Where did he go? He's just looking
Don't
at me
worry about it.
with blank eyes. It's terrifying.
What's the second riddle?
Hang on a second, my cat's decided to destroy something.
Oh God, what? There's no cats here. What's he talking about?
He's as crazy as you are.
I think he's talking about his beard.
Is he okay? I don't think he's breathing.
So, Flux, if this was your
Try
way to
poking
kill
him.
time, you killed a shit ton of time. I'm
just holding off for somebody to come back.
gonna put a football game on while I fucking wait.
I like you there. Okay, it's taking too long. So I'm just gonna kind of
Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the second riddle, please.
He takes his large hand and kind of turns the dwarf around so he's not staring at him. He's kind of creepy. Okay, so a long snake with a stinging bite. I stay coiled unless I fight. What am I?
I heard the first part. What was the second part? Is like something about a snake.
You know, Flux, I'm gonna just say it. Type them out as well, and that'll help.
Am I a whip?
Correct!
Yay!
That's 2 for...
Okay,
no.
I'll go with what Zon said.
But I already said correct, so you can't jump on it halfway.
All right, Kiri, I'm gonna explain this. We don't all have to answer. We just have to get it right.
So like you come back and your character has been forcibly turned around, looking away from the Leshy because your cold dead eyes are kind of spooking him.
All right, that works for me.
Are you awake again? You didn't blink.
I'm fine. It just happens.
All right, we've gotten 2 for 2.
Turn us on our backs and open our stomachs. You will be the wisest of men, though at the start are lummox. What am I?
I heard none of that. Sorry.
Turn us on our backs and open our stomachs. You will be the wisest of men, though at the start are lummox. What am I?
Turn us on our backs.
What was that?
A book.
Yeah, sounds right.
Suspectful of you. Did you see that? Did you see the paper?
What paper? I've been
Now
making cookies.
Okay.
Turn us.
They got it. Your dragon friend's not. He's not all there.
No, he's
I'm
not.
thinking.
Hey, Zon
got
already
it.
got it. God damn it, Gary! Pay attention.
But this isn't as fun as nearly as fun as I thought it would be. I'm gonna.
Zon got it. Zon, that is the second time Zon's got the correct answer, and Kiri's still going. What did he say?
One of you was doing like weird acrobatics things. One of you just stared at me with dead eyes. One's over there mumbling to himself. This is not what one of them actually talk about when they take over woods. Look,
All right,
you
so
guys give me 3 riddles. I'll write them down, and we'll be good.
No, we
I have a riddle.
passed your 3 riddles.
I said 6.
No, we agreed 3.
I have a riddle.
Okay.
Give us our magic. Give us our magic items. Let us leave. We won.
He pulls out a blueberry, pokes it with the bony fingers, and puts it up against the paper. Okay, what's your riddle?
Through all my days, I've been trampled under feet. At length, I've gone and quite decayed. And those powers and wisdom that made me cannot save my soul. What am I?
That's a good one. Is it a Leshy?
No.
Oh, I need to riddle about myself eventually. What is it?
A shoe! I point to my feet.
I got it. Okay, he writes that down quickly. Okay, so
I have a riddle.
okay. What's your riddle?
Oh my god.
I never was, yet always will be. I have never seen, yet always come. I carry nothing, yet hold much for some.
You the future?
Tomorrow, close enough.
Yeah, that's one of those things where it's a bit too open-ended. You gotta say it doesn't start with an F or something.
Okay. How about this one? Who makes it has no
Parn
need
is
of it.
getting.
Who buys it has no use for it. Who uses it has no knowledge of it.
That's an old one. That's a coffin.
Even I knew that one.
Yeah, that's like the starter one, like the 3 legs thing. You
But,
can have one like the
what
starter.
about I'm always hungry, I must be fed. The finger I lick will soon be red.
I know that one.
Like some kind of dog.
So are we
No,
going
it's
to?
fire.
Are we gonna go? You know, we had a job, right?
I mean, I don't know. We're having kind of fun here. Do you guys have to leave?
We kind of do.
Okay, fine.
Honestly, Parn is thinking about pulling. I'm gonna tell the rest of the group.
I'm thinking of throwing a hammer at Parn and he instantly tries fire again.
Should I pull the tinderbox back out?
I take out my throwing hammer and I'm like, do you want to try it, lad?
You see my throat expand a bit?
Carrie, don't you breathe fire?
I breathe
Okay.
acid.
I think either way, you don't want it wouldn't be nice to spew on trees.
Alright.
So
So, you guys are good
we want to
spots.
actually do this because, as Flux said,
I
if
want to
we
hear
want
what
to
Leshy
do
was about to
character
say.
battles, we can do character battles.
I want to hear what Leshy was about to say.
There's a big aggressive mood here, and it's kind of harsh on you guys. So, I think
I don't like that my elf friend is kind of stupid and seems to think that fire solves many problems.
You know,
so.
no. I'm gonna jump off the tree now. I'm gonna go up to the dwarf. I'm gonna tell him, not for nothing. Past the 3 riddles. We did what was agreed upon. Let's go.
Okay,
we
so let's-
have
so
a job.
I
Leshy
wanted to be a
tries
gracious
to-
guest
Oh.
before we left.
I'm
hold,
gonna tell
Neo, hold.
God, I
Leshy-
can't finish what I want to say. Okay, fine. Fuck y'all.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, because you take too long.
Because I was holding both of you. Sylvic responded to the hold. The Leshy claps his hands, and you hear the sound of essentially a thunderclap, and he's gone. And you now see what appears to be the exit out of the forest in the distance.
I'm gonna yell out.
Didn't
That's
even get the
not-
magic that you promised us. Thanks,
I'm
elf.
gonna yell out. That's not what we agreed to, motherfucker.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
you
do
should
an
have pissed
Arcana
them off.
check for magic.
You see a ring, a ball, and a ring kind of fall from one of the trees.
I'll catch him.
Okay.
We'll figure out what they do later.
We'll just assume that crit fail was me trying to figure out what they do.
I'm just gonna put the rings on, find out what happens.
Okay, so like you put on the ring at close.
Bring it what?
Well, you said clothes. I thought you said a ball and a ring.
A ring and a ball. So you put on the ring, it glows.
Okay.
I grab the ball
Okay.
and put it in my backpack.
Okay.
Do I happen to see our caravan anywhere?
You do. As you look around, you see the caravan trundle back out of the forest. Oh, there you guys are. We lost you.
Yeah, there was a Leshy in there. He was fucking with us.
Yeah, there was an annoying twat in there. Let's go.
Alright, we go back to our positions.
A bird flies overhead and poops on you, Neo.
Oh, it tries to, and then I roll out of
laughed
the
my
way.
ass off.
I'm gonna need your reflex check for dodging bird poop.
Yes, you will.
Especially when you don't know what's coming.
One.
Because that's like a dodge rain kind of shit.
No, it's not. Fuck you.
No, it kind of
You can see when a bird's coming somewhere.
If it's flying above you,
behind you.
Dude, I've driven my car and I've got shit on a few times.
that's not enough for dodging birds.
Yes, it is. It's a fucking bird.
I'm gonna spend some time attuning to this ring as we travel.
Okay.
Okay.
So, good news, caravan. I have more riddles to tell. We're gonna play.
You have what?
You
I don't
do
think- I don't
realize the caravan has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't
right?
think that they even knew you had riddles to begin with. Let alone more.
When were riddles introduced?
Wait,
I
remember
tell them in Dwarven it's a very long story and they probably don't want to hear it.
Okay. Well, Bayo Falls. If we keep heading this direction, we should be at Bayo Falls in about a week.
Okay.
Well, no, wait. Your elven friend wanted to head along the coast, didn't you? mean-
The path that takes us there quicker, yes. Whatever it was.
You see, so the path that takes you there quicker will kind of head through Bayo Falls and then kind of arc back down. Because you need to kind of stop at Bayo Falls to pick up provisions and kind of get everything fed back up.
Our group doesn't, but if they do,
I mean, I do.
you don't.
He has
do.
Neo's character has an ability
No,
to.
I've
give us
been
food each day.
feeding. I've been every time we've been traveling like this. I've been feeding the party.
The man says, "We kind of need to stop at Bay Falls. We're running low on mule fuel. Mule fuel."
Okay.
I like the sound of mule fuel.
Okay. Sounds tasty.
Yeah, Stovik, just for the record, as long as we're like in nature, I can fucking feed up to 5 people every day, food and water, without a roll.
All right, whatever. Can we just move on to this Bay Falls place now?
So you continue along to Bay Falls, and you come to a river.
A river? There's no river on this map.
It's a small creek. There's nothing. Any rivers on the map are big rivers.
Yeah.
Let me see the size of this.
It's only like
That's a creek.
Yeah, it's like a 30-foot thing. It won't show
Whatever.
up on the maps anyway.
Right, we're coming from the north.
Yep. So if you all want to put yourselves down there.
How high do you want us to be in the north? Are we like just on the path,
Put yourselves about right there.
Okay.
Have I attuned to the ring yet or no?
Yeah, you're tuned to the ring.
Okay. Do I know what it does now?
Yes. The ring detects magic.
Oh, handy.
It glows if there's anything nearby it that is magical.
That's handy.
Right.
You've noticed that the ring hasn't stopped glowing since you put it on your finger, Stovik.
I mean, we do have the magic ball with us.
We also have a bag of. I have a bag of holding, so that's emitting magic as well.
How specific is the tuning? Like, do you get to know everything about it?
Yeah, I think if you take the time to attune an item, at least that's how it worked in earlier. I don't know, how much does it attune in all the magic stuff's in the DM's guide, isn't it?
Is perception, listen, spot, search, and all that, or is it just
More or
listen and
less.
spot?
Yes, pretty much all that.
All right then. 13 to see if I hear anything up ahead.
Okay, you hear what sounds like some mumbling. Tuning.
All right.
Short rest.
Are these bushes actual bushes?
Yeah, they're actually like hayfields.
How high is the grass? The hay grass.
The hay, it's maybe like 10 foot up.
But I'm going to tell everyone I hear voices ahead, and I am going to slink into the grass, and I'm going to try and hide. So let's roll a stealth check.
Yep, let's just look. That would be in the DM's guide, I think, because there's nothing in the player's handbook about how much attuning tells you.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell it to you. It's a stupid thing. So like the ring detects magic within 1 foot, and it glows if there's anything within 1 foot.
Okay.
The ring has not stopped glowing since you put it on, and the ring doesn't stop glowing if you move it anywhere.
Is it detecting itself?
You believe it might be.
Okay.
All right, so I got into the grass, and I hid.
Okay.
Rolled a 20, and I'm moving ahead to see if I can. I told everyone else that there's something ahead. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move ahead. Tell me when to stop.
You see what appears to be a gentleman standing at the front of the road. Give me a second. Kidding me? This search thing worked so well before.
Be right back. Got a call.
Sorry, give me 1 moment.
No worries. I'm not getting out of stealth, just for the record. Just because I'm sitting there, I'm still in stealth.
I need my Monty Python intermission music right now.
I learned that. You don't ever say you're out of stealth when you're in stealth, or then you have to make another roll. How close to the river can I get before the grass thins out?
The grass, as long as you're not on the main path, the grass is pretty high.
Right. I'm gonna.
As you've been getting closer to Bay of Falls, you've noticed that there's more and more farmland.
I'm going to move and try to take a look underneath the bridge, making note of the man wherever the hell he is.
Okay. Okay. Nothing's under the bridge as far as you can tell.
All right. Does the man look armed?
Yes, he looks armed.
Does he look like a scout?
No, he looks like he might be in charge. He looks like he's well off.
Right, I'm back. Caller
All
apparently spoofed my dad's number.
Ooh.
Okay. Do I see anything else on the other side of the river?
You see more farmland heading off into the distance.
Would you want a survival roll to see if I see, like, anybody hidden else try to be hidden in the grass, or is it a
That'd be another
perception? What do you
perception.
want? All right.
The intermission music has just been going very well with this entire series of events.
21.
Okay, you don't see anyone else hidden in the grass.
All right. I head back to the group.
Okay.
What did
All
you
right.
see?
I come out of stealth. I say, I see a very well-off, well-armed man up on the road, but I could not see anybody else either under the bridge or on the other side. So
Okay,
he
well-
might be alone.
I want to approach him, and
I asked our dwarven foreman if that guy's supposed to be there, or if this might be an ambush.
No idea what he looks like yet.
We had no plans of any stops before we had hit Bay of Falls.
all right, I'm gonna take out my shield, but leave my hammer at my belt still, and I'm gonna start heading toward the bridge.
Yeah, I'm going to recommend we get ready for combat, but maybe not. And
That's kind of why I'm keeping my hammer in my belt and ready to go. So if combat happens, I can just draw it. But I'm
I
keeping my shield at the ready.
Yeah, I basically have my hand on my sword, but it's still in my belt as well.
Okay.
'Cause I'm going to go first because I'm tanky and have very high persuasion.
Yes.
If there's any chance of getting through this diplomatically, approach to just the side of the bridge is as far as I'm going to go.
Okay. You see the man standing there. So on his chest, you see what appears to be a symbol of Morden.
Okay, I'm going to call out to greet him.
Hi.
What brings you out here?
We're waiting for a traveler. I'm waiting for a traveler along the road. You will have to see a man. He motions about to his. He's a dwarf, by the way, so he motions. He lifts his hand up a bit. Man, kind of looks like me. Kind of like same facial features, or same facial features as kind of you, in fact. But a bit taller than we usually tend to be.
While you're looking for such a man, I'm trying to think right now if I've seen anyone like that.
Without saying a word, is he describing our caravan leader?
You believe so?
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna go over the fact. I'm gonna go over the fact that the caravan leader tried to basically warn us without spoiling anything. He said he expect us to maybe be in more danger than normal. I'm gonna.
I'm aware of that, Neotag. I'm trying to handle this diplomatically.
No, I'm saying that to myself.
Okay, yeah. So I want to. So yeah, I ask him why is he looking for such a man. While I try, I say that I'm trying to remember if I've seen anyone like that.
Oh, we had a disagreement, so I needed to hash some things out with him when he came along the road.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to persuade him that I saw someone like that traveling along the coast. I'm assuming I didn't have advantage on that and have to take that 7.
I mean, you're both dwarves and you both have symbols of Morden. Maybe you do have advantage.
Do you have scent? In theory?
I
Do you have
don't know.
scent?
There's like, is scent actually a specific feat?
Yeah,
If I-
Yes.
it would be something you'd have. You don't have.
If you
I
don't
was just
have a
operating on
scent,
perception then.
yeah, no, if you don't have a scent ability, you don't have a.
Then I guess I'm just, moving my eyes around just to see if I see if I can see if anything.
Roll if you're trying to see if there's someone hidden. Perception.
Can we roll that 21 I rolled, or you want me to just roll again?
You guys roll again here. See, I don't know about the coast. I don't think he'd be heading along the coast. He has to get to somewhere behind me, so I'm not sure about that.
Can I insight to see if he means violent ill will toward this person he's describing? I assume he does, but I just want to.
Do insight.
All my good bonuses going to waste.
You had advantage on that, but you do not. You can't tell.
Do.
All right, I'm going to actually go
I'm
back.
out of everything except for pretty much intimidation. So yeah, if somebody wants to,
I'm going to go
do
back.
something else.
And while you keep his attention, and I'm going to go up to the dwarf and say, all right, were you expecting to meet another follower of Morden?
No, I was not expecting to meet any other followers of Morden.
Well, up ahead, on the other side of the bridge, there's a man who appears to be looking for you, claiming he has disagreements with you, and you need to hash it out. Should we be wary of him?
I would be wary of anyone you met trying to look for some random man along the road.
Look, you sort of hinted that you were expecting trouble.
Yes,
Is this the trouble you were thinking what was going to happen?
I believe so.
All right, I'm going to ask you just plainly. Do you want us to attack him?
From behind you hear the man. You're taking a bit of a while.
I have one more idea. I'm going to use religion to try and make sure that he's on the other side of the religious split here from our guy. I'm gonna try and see what side he's on. I'm gonna try and talk to him and convince him that I'm with him on his side.
Normally you'd be getting disadvantage on this though because you haven't been in the church for a while. You haven't heard of the schism, but since he informed you of it, you're just going to be natural on this. So. Okay. I think you know who my man might be.
I think I might.
The man puts his fingers to his mouth and whistles.
All right, to the sound of that, I instantly go running.
Okay.
I think I want to chuck a hammer at this man now.
Okay, everyone roll for initiative.
Let's see what's my.
I want to ask what was the perception I would have to have rolled to seen the hidden guys?
You could not see them.
No matter what I rolled.
Not where you were.
That's
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
I imagine there was a creek bank and shit in the way.
I mean, I was on the other side, and he didn't say there was anything in the way. I could clearly see the man on the other side. So they're either far off the map, or Flux made the DC incredibly high.
Or you just didn't ask if there was anything in the way.
Or maybe there's a part of the map that you didn't go past and behind.
There is a distance to that,
Maybe there was the fact that there was a large, giant haystacks that you didn't take the time to look all the way around.
Okay, whatever. Let me get my initiative. I always forget what it is.
I think you have like a +3.
Which I shouldn't.
How do 2 of us have 3s?
I have a dex of 3.
No, I mean, me and Don both rolled 3s.
I mean, I have a dex of 17.
That's nice in the attack. I don't care what yours is.
I know what you mean to say.
I have a dexterity of 10. What's yours, Zod?
10.
10.
All right, so
We didn't need
How
more
do you-
scary, just the two people who rolled the same initiative.
how do you break it when they have the exact same dex and the is it based on HP? I forget what it is. There's something after dex and initiative.
I'll get which one of you guys wants to go first and which one wants to go after.
I thought it was
Yeah.
whoever has the highest
Don't you
dex
just
that goes
flip-
first.
Did you just flip a coin?
Yeah, just do a D2. I'll be 1, Zon B2.
Okay, I'll roll it because Flux is rolling initiatives then. Oh, there it goes. No, that's not. Never mind.
This is between you guys. Choose what you want.
Alright, hang on.
I rolled a 1.
Alright, so I'll go first.
Okay.
One moment.
No problem.
Ah! They're behind us. Yeah, time.
Okay, I'm calling bullshit on.
Hiding behind the hay.
No, that one right there. We would have seen him.
Unless he just came out from behind the hay.
It was just a whistle. Neil. So I didn't put the other 15 dwarfs, but don't worry about them. They're assumably cowering or running about or dwarvy things. Muttering under their breath that bandit attacks used to be better back in their day. Okay, so
I'm for grudging about bandit attacks.
okay, your first part.
All right, what do I exactly see? Do I know
So-
that there are people behind us?
No, because they're gonna reveal themselves. I showed them because they're gonna appear otherwise. This appearing out of nowhere. Otherwise, they're gonna reveal themselves on their turn. Okay. Apparently, what you saw was the man in front of you just whistled,
All right.
and you took
So-
that as essentially battle began.
I took that as a symbol that I needed to get back there because something was happening, and I rushed there.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see. What's my movement speed and how far away of the?
I think you can double move at least.
Oh, I can make it. Okay. Make it right there.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and hit him in the face with a sword. I expect I don't hit him.
You miss him.
All right, I'm going to try and hit him in the face with my fist as a bonus action.
I'm gonna follow up with fist if sword does not work.
19.
Okay.
You hit him?
it? Yep.
Okay, let me see what I can do with my key. Give me a second. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, no, I have to declare that before. Never mind. Okay, I only get one hit. To do Flurry of Blows, I have to declare that is my bonus action, so I can't do that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Punch him in the face!
Take off a bit of his health.
Right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so it's his turn now. Or what's your dex, Kiri?
My dex is 10, so I have a 0 modifier.
Okay, he uses 16. Okay. So Neo, he pulls out a scimitar and he attacks you. Or
I assume he would try. Are you going to roll a 20 like you always do?
no,
on a
sorry,
roll?
he pulls out a scimitar and a dagger because he's getting 3 melee attacks.
3?
Yeah, that kind of surprised me too, but no, he gets 3.
How does he get 3? That's a level 5 character.
2 with scimitar, 1 with dagger. Or it makes 2 ranged attacks with the daggers.
Wait, how? No,
Surprising.
that's what CR is he, dude?
He's CR2.
There is no way a CR2 gets 3 attacks.
Actually, there is.
Whatever. Some bullshit. You're gonna kill my character again on the first attack.
17.
Maybe you shouldn't be squishy and running up into melee.
Maybe there's some bullshit. Yeah, you hit me.
Maybe you got to bear in mind that 5e is a lot more lethal, but also more forgiving about it.
No, it's not forgiving because how the fuck does
I mean,
a
it is because if this was
CR2
3.5, you'd be on your third
6
character.
damage.
How the hell does a CR2 have 3 hits?
17 again.
None of us have 3 hits.
9 damage. And that one misses.
Yeah.
So you took 15 damage.
Okay, I'm almost dead.
Okay, your turn, Kieran.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting not to like combat in this fucking system. You say brutal, I say there is no point in ever doing combat.
We'll point out some
Because every creature, apparently, if it's of equal CL, is going to kill your character.
Alright. I'm gonna do acid breath on him.
When I've seen that peters out as you level up.
I need your character to make a
You
dex
keep
save.
saying that, but this is the exact same thing that
I
happened.
mean,
last
I've also
level.
been watching the 5e game with a bunch of 5th level people, and they don't have this problem, so.
19.
Alright, so I only do 1d6 damage. Four damage, and it's acid damage on him.
Okay.
Get off him!
Okay. Back behind you, you guys hear a rustling as some bandits, or sorry, that's what they were before, as some men step out from behind the haystacks. And this man levels a crossbow at your friend and shoots at him. You hear him shout, we won't let some half-breed blaspheme Moradin. And he misses by a country mile.
Of course he misses. You miss yourself. Of course.
So like,
Okay.
fucking missed a good mile there.
Alright, I still don't actually have my weapon drawn, so what I'm gonna do...
You can draw as an action.
Yeah, you can draw it during your move action.
I know I can't, but I'm gonna double move to get next to this guy, and then use my bonus action to activate Divine Favor.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn.
What exactly is the roll?
It's not a roll. It's a spell. It's a bonus action spell that I can maintain for up to a minute. Where as long as the spell is active, my weapon does an extra 1d4 radiant damage on melee.
It's
Okay.
explained in the thing he did.
Yeah, the whole thing I posted. The reason I didn't want to draw my hammer yet is because it requires a somatic component. So I needed to have at least one of my hands free.
Okay. It's now your turn, Sarah. Sarah hops on a Jetsons scooter and just kind of floats away. Okay, I'm gonna make this out of character judgment call. Your friend can probably handle himself. Neo can't handle himself against this guy.
That's true. Okay.
Your friend looks like he's going to get stocky. Neo looks like he just got kind of shanked multiple times.
Every single
Trust me, Don, I got this covered.
every single time you fucking roll to hit me. I don't think you've that's the first time you've missed me.
Do I like
Okay.
something like
I'm gonna I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at I don't know what his name is,
Just call him the leader.
the leader. Well, that sucks. That probably doesn't hit him.
There we go. Call him Brother Connor.
Nope, that does not hit.
That's just a 7 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
That's then. Is there anything else I want to do? 60 feet.
Oh,
And then, as a bonus action, I cast a Shield of Faith on Neotech's character, and he gets an additional 2 AC for up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Plus what's AC?
Plus 2 to his AC. That's pretty much all I can do.
You mess with your other guy.
That wasn't the other guy I forgot to add. Add what's his name to the list.
There was a guy. You had a second guy on the list.
No, but I forgot to add your friend to the list.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's gonna act now, and then at the start of the turn, everything's going to go back into descending. So character sheets are kind of annoying. Okay, so he rushes. Can I just move it? Okay, there we go. I can actually move him to pop out. Okay, so he rushes over to the man who just shot an arrow at him. And he kind of gets into a fighting stance, and what looks like stones kind of sheen up over his body.
Okay.
Okay, and that's his turn. And the other man comes out. Death to the blasphemer! He fires off an arrow.
Up my AC.
And misses as well. They're not great. These little podunk men. Okay, so it's now Neo's turn again.
All right. So, what exactly
Remember,
can I
disengage.
do on a disengage action?
You can move.
Run the fuck away.
Can I try to move into the grass and stealth?
I believe hide is considered an action. Let me check.
Because I'll be honest, my plan is to try to attack with a sword, then spend a key point to use my ability to disengage and hide into the grass.
Hide is an action.
Don't want to just. Okay.
Run behind me, brother. I will protect
No,
you.
I have a plan. All right, I'm going to burn a key point to disengage over to here. High grass, right?
Yes, there's high grass there.
And that's my bonus action, and then I'm going to use the action to try and hide into the grass.
Okay. Stealth.
11. How high is the grass?
It's like up to your. It's about up to your shoulders.
So it wouldn't be that. Okay. I think I hide in the grass. I'm going to
Yeah,
get
you
right there.
successfully hide.
I'm going to get right there. Poised for the next turn.
You moved and hit Neo. You use your key to disengage, you use your move, and then you hit. Wherever you hit, you stopped.
No, I used my key to disengage, which is my bonus action.
Yes.
Which lets me move.
No, disengage doesn't let you move. Disengage just means your moves do not provoke up.
Then why the fuck would it be a key point to do that?
You can do it. You can do it. Move and then hit someone.
I can already do a move and hit somebody.
Yeah, but not if you're already in combat, because then you'd be taking off attacks.
Okay, I'm looking this up. I don't agree.
Disengage essentially applies a modifier to your move that says can't be attacked by ops.
That's really sucky. I thought by key I would get to basically have a free move. Because I remember when we were talking about this and you were planning this shit, you were talking about getting basically 3 actions in a turn.
That was because of
By
the
doing
goblin.
stuff.
Goblin got it as a basic bonus to either move or hide as a basic default bonus action because of being goblin.
That's what this. Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Fine, whatever. I wanted to basically pop my health potion, but whatever.
So it's now Kiri's turn. Or no,
Right.
it's Brother Parner's turn. Because he had higher AC than you. Or higher dex.
I did a bonus action and a move action. Wait, I didn't do an action.
You moved.
I think.
No, sorry, your action was your hide, Neo.
Yep.
You moved, you hid, and you used a bonus action to disengage.
Okay, well, I'm under protest. I'm going to agree to that for now. I'm going to look this up.
I mean, just look at how actions work. Yeah, that is how it works.
That's what I'm looking at.
Brother Parner moves up to you, Kiri, because you've just breathed acid on him. He's like, sorry, I have to do this, friend. And he brings a scimitar down on you.
Nothing personal, I assume.
Just didn't have to hide him, and we could have been done here.
No, doesn't hit. It's only 1 hits.
Okay, so that's 1 scimitar hit. Five damage, Kiri.
Okay.
Okay, and it's now your turn, Kiri.
All right. I'll whack at him with my longsword.
Okay.
20 hit the AC,
It does.
and since I'm wielding it as a 2-handed, 10 damage.
Ooh, okay.
And as a bonus action, I'll attack again.
Okay.
24.
Got it.
13.
Incidentally,
So 23 damage total.
Okay. So he's looking like that really hurt.
Nothing personal. You just hurt my friend.
How long have you known this man? He can't really be that much of a friend. And he cuts over to the other 2 men.
I'm just remarking on the whole thing of my character, and I honestly just kind of want to give up on Parn. The whole... Just go ahead.
can we do this after combat?
Yeah.
Okay, so the other man pulls out a scimitar and tries to stab your... Yeah, no one's looking to ask his name or anything about him, so you're just your friend. And he hits. And does 7 damage. Okay. Your friend looks like he's kind of hurting there. And it's now his turn. Okay, and he utters... So like when under your breath, he utters what sounds like a smite spell.
Okay.
And he casts Thunderous Smite.
Hey, that's the one I was going to use. Doesn't do anything yet, but
And now brings his war pick down on the younger guy.
don't think it works that way actually.
Does it not?
When I was looking up the actions, the Thunderous Smite costs an entire action to cast.
Well, it has a bonus action as a casting time.
Not on Thunderous Smite, does it?
No.
I'm pretty sure Thunderous Smite had some of them are bonuses and some of them aren't. I have Thunderous Smite down as being a
It's a bonus action.
full action.
It's a bonus.
It is a bonus.
Yep, I'm checking other things and
Sweet. That means I get to use it too. Sweet.
Yes, he brings his Warpick down.
Alright.
Yep, and he whacks that man good. And
Flux was worried we weren't going to have enough time. We haven't even gotten to the fucking mountains yet.
he does 9 damage, and then a thunderclap resounds, and everyone within 30 feet can hear it, and the man takes another 2d6 thunder damage.
It's 300 feet.
Takes 5 damage, and he's a creature, so he needs to succeed on a strength throw. And he does not succeed, so he gets pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone. So he lands in the hay and is knocked prone. So
Okay. Oh, he's got that guy pretty much handled, so...
he looks like he's really been fucked up there.
I'm gonna go up to this guy.
It's not your
My
turn.
move action.
So
Yeah, it is. I go before Zom. We agreed on that.
Okay. I didn't reorder the thing at the end. You're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so I move up to him as my move action. And then I'm gonna draw my hammer as my action. And I'm gonna activate my Thunderous Smite for next turn as my bonus action.
You can draw your hammer as a free action.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, drawing a weapon is free.
Then in that
You
case...
essentially get one interact with the world around you free action per turn. In basic limits terms. So.
Okay, so... Boom, hit mine out.
That looks familiar.
It does! And let's see. Gonna hurt if it hits. Attack roll. Or core.
Also, don't forget you already did your Divine Fervor thing as well.
Yeah.
Do you get an extra 1d4 on damage?
I'm guessing 12 does not hit.
It does.
Oh, it does!
These clerics are wearing just normal leather armor. Not that well armored.
Alright, so my base damage... Radiant damage is just a straight 1/4, I think. Yep. And
That's
2d6 for the Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
20 damage. And he's got to make a saving throw.
His dead body fails the saving throw. He gets flung.
So, at least we're not dealing with zombies.
You get 20 damage there, so he's dead on the ground.
Cave that man's chest in.
Now Sarah's turn.
I walk up to him and I cast Inflict Wounds. So does that hit his touch?
It doesn't have. I don't think there's a touch anymore.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yes, there is.
Is there?
I'm not seeing a touch.
I don't have a touch AC on my sheet.
Yeah, nothing
You're
I'm seeing has
right,
touch
no.
ACs, dude.
Touch is just the range of the spell.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit him. So on your cleric, do you have like resistances against necrotic?
As a cleric, no.
Or
As
a
an
knight?
Aesomer, yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, we're good. Okay, no, it doesn't. You touch him, but it doesn't seem to go through.
It feels odd, but yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, it's now
Guess
Par's
you're an
turn.
angel.
All right, I need to ask a question. That square right there. Is there still enough high grass in that area that I could sneak up?
No, the grass is kind of dissipated in that area. The grass, kind of look, the grass is there, kind of floating out there. But you are unseen, so right now I believe you have an advantage until the end of your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to move to there. And with advantage, I'm going to first try to hit him with my sword.
Okay, are you doing a. Hold on. Because you have to declare this when you do your attack. Are you going to do your key thing to add 2 more punches?
I do that next. I can declare the key thing after this attack. It's a bonus action. I have to declare it when I do the bonus action.
I mean, you can do bonus action before or after.
Immediately after you make the attack. Okay. That hits him, Neo.
All right. Been a while since I hit with the sword. I need to make sure.
It'll be fun. I'm gonna be that dick that after a battle ends, he's like, "Oh, guys, brother partner, I told him meet us in
All
Highborn."
right. And as a bonus action, I'm going to spend a key to try and punch him in the face twice.
Okay. I was wrong. This guy was our friend. Oh, damn it.
Wait, is there flanking?
I believe so. Let me give me a second.
Then I
I remember
get a plus
flanking
2,
in
don't I?
5e.
Is there flanking in 5e? That's what I'm
Yes, I
asking.
believe there is.
I just realized the position I'm in. What exactly would you get? Let me look. Y'all are always so much faster looking for this stuff, so I'm
I
gonna
use
look.
Control F.
I'm assuming y'all find it before me.
I mean, I'm not looking for it because it's not my turn. It's not my action. The other stuff I'd already looked up ahead of time because I was looking up how to do my spells. When I
Oh,
thought
so
that
much is
Thunder
different
Strike
in
was an action.
5e. I just realized, is there flanking?
Well, there should be. There was flanking in 4e, 2e, AD&D. There's always been flanking.
There isn't flanking. Rogues,
There isn't?
Yeah, no, rogues get something for flanking, and some other creatures get like pack tactics, which essentially is saying that there's no by default flanking. Like I know kobolds get this.
Like, first, you're serious?
Yeah.
Okay. For a game where all the rolls are really low, that seems really fucked up that you don't get flanking, but okay.
I mean, the idea here is to keep the rolls low, so that's why there's no flanking.
Well, that would be why flanking would be so important, though.
No, because that would make the roll high, which would defeat the purpose of keeping them low.
There's an optional rule for it, but I'm not using optional rules for that. Okay, you punch him, that one doesn't go through. Seemed ready for that one after you hit him with the sword and then the other punch.
So 10 damage total.
Okay. Okay. Now it's now his turn again.
Oh, there is no flanking. Oh, that sucks.
I don't think they have to make melee attacks against the same person, right? I can go. I can just spin around stabbing everyone, right? Sure.
Is it like spin in a circle?
Actually, frankly, no. He's probably really pissed at this two of you guys. Another person just kind of followed him and didn't do anything. So, well, that does do it. Does that hit your AC, Kiri?
No.
Does that hit you, Neo?
No.
Okay. Then that's Brother Potter's turn over. He grumbles under his breath. God damn it.
Alright.
Wow, you're right. No, I'm just commenting. I looked it up as well. No, there's no flanking anywhere in 5e except for special abilities.
No.
Nope.
Bonus action.
No.
It makes the fact that rogues can do that with the assassin more interesting.
Well, that's one of the reasons apparently there's no flanking is because it's so much easier for a rogue to sneak attack.
Which is kind of why I was looking at assassin earlier, because assassins get so many fucking great things from their sneak attacks.
Yeah, that's the reason, because if flanking existed, then rogue would be able to have even more easier ways to sneak attack, and they didn't want that.
Okay, and it's now the man in the haystack's turn. He gets to his feet and shoots another arrow
Does he
at.
need a turn to get to his
your
feet, or no?
I was hoping you were going to say he gets to his feet and reevaluates his life choices.
Now these men are driven by faith that their cause is right. They don't do that. So you live in real
I
life.
mean,
You know how this
Sovik,
works.
would you reevaluate your choices if you got hit like this, or will you get back up? And
In fact, Sovik, I'm fairly certain you didn't reevaluate your choices. I'm fairly certain all actions have reaffirmed your choices and made you heretically angry and believe in your faith.
Yeah, no, actually, that is true. I am actually going out on a limb to believe this man right now, because my character is a staunch traditionalist.
All right, he crit. Let's take care of this.
Well, our
Do you
client's
have-
dead.
I don't think you have to confirm crits, do you? I forgot.
No, it's just you make an extra attack.
9 damage. Nah, he's probably alive.
Your client falls to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Okay. The young cleric shouts in success, "I got it!" And it's now your client's turn. He has to roll save.
Yeah, it's just straight D20.
He fails the first one.
So we have 2 turns to get to him and basically heal him for 1 point.
Or just end the combat.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's now
actually,
your turn, Sovik.
Alright,
Please tell me you can move at least 25 feet.
I can, but I'm also looking up something else, because I know I can do a thing.
I can chuck this hammer.
I mean, I would value the client's life over attacking the other guy right now.
Well, it ends the turn. Plus, does Sovik even have lay on hands?
Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
What's on?
I do have lay
I
on
said I
hand, I'm
clicked
just looking up how it
something
works.
wrong by accident. Forget that.
Don't worry about that. And that's not going to
So,
happen.
Paladin level times 5, so I can heal up to 10 hit points per rest from my lay on hands. Alright, so I'm gonna move here, so I'm kind of imposing myself between our client and that guy. Then I'm gonna use lay on hands to give 10 HP to our client and blow my entire healing pool.
Okay.
He's like, wow, you're really good at that. Oh.
And that's gonna be my turn.
It's downstairs.
I guess I'll swing with my mace. Nope.
Oh, you could have. Oh, no, you're not in range to heal me.
Please tell me you have a bonus action.
Wow, your healing thing actually kind of sucks compared to mine, Zon.
This is a racial.
Oh, okay.
I really don't have. I don't think I got any bonus actions I can use.
Do you have action surge?
No.
Pretty sure it's a fighter thing.
Yeah. No. But yeah. No. I got nothing.
You
Okay.
can dodge. No, wait, no, that's an action.
Yeah. No.
He
I literally got
can
nothing.
move. And that's about it for right now.
Okay.
No.
Take damage. Cool.
Is that it for your turn, sir?
I'm ending my turn.
Okay, it's now Parn's turn.
Please disengage and hide again.
Miss. Miss.
2 misses. Okay.
Is that it?
That's all I can do right now.
Okay, it's Brother Parner's turn. And he's going to try the same thing. 2 scimitar attacks on Kiri and 1 dagger stab to Neo.
No.
20 hit you, Carrie.
Yeah.
And 19 hits you, Neo.
Oh my god.
19 against Neo.
Yes.
Yes. No, yeah, that hits.
Even with
I
the
won.
even with the shield faith.
Yes. I have an 18 with Shield of Faith.
That's 4 damage to you,
Actually,
Carrie.
did Shield of Faith also cover me as well?
No, it's just
It's
one
one
target.
person.
Okay. So I take 4 damage. Okay.
And 7
I
damage.
was waiting for that. And then Neo takes max damage.
And then I'm down.
Isn't that for still carries?
The
No.
4,
No,
the 4 was on Carrie, the 7 was on you.
I'm down.
Carrie dodged 1.
Alright. Attack 1. That's the end of his turn, I assume.
Yeah, it's the end of Brother Potter's turn.
Hit.
Yep.
5 damage.
Okay.
Bonus attack,
How much health does this motherfucker have?
19.
You hit.
4. So that's 9 damage.
Okay. Brother Potter looks like he's on his last legs. And it's now the other young cleric's turn.
I just want to say this. He's taken 3 times my HP as a supposedly.
Yeah,
You?
it's almost like he's a boss fight.
He has 65 health now.
How the fuck does he have 65 health?
Because monsters have more health than players.
There's 4 of you fuckers. There's 5 of you fuckers.
That is some horse shit right there. There's 3 times my health. 4
Okay.
times, actually.
Yeah.
So
It's like the world's not fair.
it's now the young cleric's turn, and Stoic's interposing himself. But these men are on a job to assassinate the cleric, not you, Stoic.
Yeah, I know.
So he waddles over here and shoots at the cleric.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Oh god, can you stop?
He misses.
You curse us when you do that, Carrie.
And the cleric gets back to his team. And he casts something. He has something. Right? Okay. He drops his pick to the ground and throws a fireball at the cleric.
Are you sure you want to do fire in this area?
He's pissed.
And he misses, and the fireball goes flying past him into the river. Okay? And then... No, I'm going to say it was his free act. It was his action to drop it. Otherwise, I think it'd be easily exploitable. It's now...
Wait, I gotta ask a question. So his attack roll is with his proficiency bonus and his main spell casting is only a +4?
His spell attack bonus was 4.
Okay. Seems low for a spellcaster.
He's got a proficiency bonus of 2, and his charisma
He's got a fight bonus,
is
too.
a modifier of 2.
Oh, okay.
It's now your turn, Silly.
Alright. Come in here. And
Remember me?
Just let us kill him, and you can all go away. Do you know what this man's trying to do?
yeah, I do. Hammer.
It's hammer time.
Like I said, remember me?
Do you not understand? Oh!
I didn't say that, did I? Because he doesn't remember me, because I haven't done anything to him yet.
The wind gets he begins to speak, and the wind gets blown out of him as you hit him in the stomach with the hammer. Bit of gunk comes out. I don't know what it is. They always do it in anime. Bits of fluid fly out.
Like, ha ha ha, you can't defeat me.
Okay. So he falls down to the ground.
You know what he's doing? Yeah. Hammer. What? Bonk. I like to think I just confused him with my non-tech word. I was going, hammer.
It's now Zon's turn.
Okay, I think you can technically shift diagonally and heal.
Nope.
There is no.
There's no shifting.
No shit.
Any move he makes, except for withdrawing, will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Does a 17 hit?
It does, but well, no, yeah, it does. You're good. You just made it. If he was gonna do what he was gonna do, no, you're good.
I don't know why I didn't do my damage as well, but... Okay, I do 3 damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, it's now part of it.
Alright, just do a roll.
I don't pass.
Nope, that's one failure.
What?
That is one failure.
Yeah, basically the way it works is this.
I know how it
It
works.
works, Gary. Thank you.
It's now Brother Potter's turn, and he's now directing all of his attention to the Dragonborn.
This is probably gonna hurt.
Or not.
No,
No, not.
no.
Or he could just be doing the fucking Indiana Jones thing, which is like, Gary just bisect this man after his pathetic display of scimitarship.
It's now Kiri's turn,
And he misses
and he misses.
twice. I swear to God, if it gets around to me again, and please heal me.
I hope this fight ends with me somehow catching back up and killing this man.
I hope not, because that'd be fucking lame.
Okay, so,
Dwarf from all the kills.
so the client picks up his war pick and begins and takes a dash action to head down near the river. Okay, it's now your turn, Soleil. As he runs by, he pats you on the shoulder. Thanks, friend.
Alright, I'm gonna do my double move to down to here. I'm like, no problem. And that's my turn.
So I believe your double move would have brought you here.
I measured from the wrong spot. I
You
measured,
stunted
from the
dwarf
dead
legs.
body, not my feet. Sorry.
You stunted dwarf legs on that quick start.
I look, Flux. I use the edge of the base, not the center of the model.
Yeah, that kind of. As long as it's agreed on at the beginning, it's okay. But don't do that. That fucker who changes it halfway through the game. It's now Sarah's turn again. Okay,
Heal me, motherfucker!
you hit.
Oh my God!
And he takes 6 damage.
Okay,
Please tell me that's it.
The problem is, Neotag, the healer who has to come next to you and to go next to you, he has to provoke
Yes,
an attack of opportunity.
one attack of opportunity. Big whoop.
Listen, you're not dead yet.
he's still standing, but he's kind of swaying. I will not yield.
You know what? He'd be dead if you had healed me. Then 2 people who focus on melee could hit him instead of one.
There's already 2 people
You've
focused
seen
on
my
him.
rolls, right?
Roll, Neil.
I swear to God.
Okay,
I
succeed.
pass.
It's one
That's a
pass.
pass. Good.
No, whatever.
This thing doesn't have to be consecutive. So it's
No,
good.
it's annoying. It's never mind. Just never mind. Go.
Okay, so he's gonna do something weird here. He's gonna stab at you twice, Kiri, and then try to shove you out of the way. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I think you can only do that once. Okay, so you're gonna do the attack first. Okay, and then he's gonna shove you. So we're gonna make opposing strength.
Okay, so basically just roll a strength check plus mod.
Roll your strength or a dex acrobatics.
I'll go with my strength sits higher. Go with athletics or just strength mod?
You make an athletics, he makes an athletics. Okay, he doesn't manage to move you out of the way. And he stays where he is. It's now your turn, Carrie.
Bonus.
So it comes back around to the client of the dwarf. As you guys arrive at the river, seeing two burly swordsmen failing to hit each other every now and then as a young girl whacks the swordsman on the head with a mace. So the client runs up.
I'm not doing my species proud.
And casts searing smite.
Wait, how the hell does he have a 30? Oh, right. Dwarves are.
Guys, I just realized my microphone's been by my hair this whole time.
Actually, fucking no, he can do Thunderous again. He doesn't prep shit. Fuck you, Thunderous Smite.
Swear to God, if the client kills this thing, because fucking.
Oh yeah, flux rolls and best rolls.
I call hacks.
That's almost as good as what I was about to do. I was going to run up just far enough that I could throw my hammer without disadvantage and try to hit the throwing hammer.
He does 7 damage, which knocks the man down, and then a thunderclap. As the man's shoulder kind of pops. And the man falls to the ground dead. There we go.
I'll be right back.
Do you wish to end combat?
Harn can't say anything. He's waiting on an action.
You can say it. This is out of character. He does wish to end combat. Or you wish to continue going with my turns.
No, I do not wish to end combat.
Okay, then it's Sovic's turn. Sovic is idle. Let's say he just kind of waddles up. It's now Sarah's turn.
I move over and I cast Cure Wounds on my grumpy monk.
Oh, he's got every right to be grumpy.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, be a DA +1. Or whatever your cast level is.
Yeah, I'm just casting a level 1. All I can really do.
One d8 plus your spellcasting ability. Which is
7 damage. You're healed. 7 healing.
oh, that was fun. Would have been nice to have been told they were waiting for us.
I mean, I believe you scouted him out, didn't you? That's why you came back and asked.
I asked the client.
You knew. I'm gonna point dead to the client and go, you knew they were waiting for you.
I did. I knew people were out to get me. I let you know back at Highmore.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
Out of character, he did.
No, he only told Sovic.
No.
Then we asked him.
He didn't know.
He specifically what was after him. But
He did not tell. No, he didn't tell the rest of us something specific was after him. He just said general banditry and stuff to the rest of us.
Yeah,
the only one he gave specific information to was Sovic's character.
I remember him saying something maybe more. Maybe we might encounter.
He said that. He said that as we left. No, he said He said that he was vague about it. He didn't say anything about specifics.
I informed you of the danger as we left. You had every option to take off the job at that point.
All right, what the fuck does the dwarf in front of me have on him besides his weapons?
He's got some gold on him. You search his body and you find 17 gold pieces. He's got some studded leather, but it's now been kind of battered and bruised. I believe.
All right, what about his scimitars?
I guess he has one scimitar and a dagger on him.
Okay. To the client, I ask. I heard two other voices.
Does
that
he
said-
have anything? Before we do that, does he have anything else? Does he have like identification papers, any symbols?
He's got a symbol of Morden on an emblem on his armor, and he's got kind of trinkets. But
And I'm back.
What type of trinkets?
I mean, kind of just like war trinkets. Trinkets you just kind of decorate.
All right, I'm going to head back to the other two. What type of crossbows did they have?
They had light crossbows.
Both of them?
Yes.
All right, I will take both light crossbows. I'm going to put them in my bag of holding. How many bolts do they have total?
Okay, let's say they now have 7 each. So give them that's about 14 bolts total.
I'm going to put those in my backpack because I don't have a quiver. Anything on them? Any gold? Anything besides any of? What about their weapons? Anything useful? Let's just say that. Is there anything useful besides the crossbows?
There's about 10 copper pieces in between them and one other scimitar.
Okay. All right. I'm going to ask if anybody needs a crossbow.
I'm good. I have a longbow.
I got a hammer.
All right. Anybody need a scimitar? All right, yeah. All right. I'm going to, as I'm standing up, I'm going to ask for some more healing as I look around to see if there's anything else. Perception check.
Okay. I use my healing touch on Neotag, and he gets another 2 HP.
Have we gotten everything off this guy's body that we want?
How much? What was that all healing? What's going on with that?
What?
Oh, god damn it. Just roll it.
Who's rolling what now?
I'm trying to roll a perception check to see if there's anything else. Was there someone who's running off? Like a warning that they failed?
Oh, while you're sorting that out, did we grab everything we wanted off this man's corpse?
Yes.
Neo grabbed his weaponry,
We have access.
Because if no one wants anything else off, I'm just going to roll him off into the creek.
Okay, then lay into the creek with the plop.
Is that an actual roll this time? Okay.
Okay. You don't see anyone running away.
All right. I am going to actually hook the light crossbow up to my belt. Well, put it on my back or whatever, wherever you store these weapons when you're using them.
On your back.
Yeah. So I'm going to have a light crossbow I got from this battle.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I notice anything unique about it? Like, is there any symbols on them, or is it just a general light crossbow?
No, there's nothing. It's just a general crossbow.
All right, I'm gonna mention to the rest of the group. I've got 2 scimitars and a dagger and another crossbow if we need it. If not, I'm gonna add this to the list of shit we will sell or whatever, give to the guild when we get back.
So, to our client, I ask...
He's already gone back to the cart. He's avoiding... he's avoiding us.
He's headed back to Betty's men. Get the cart ready to go down.
Yeah, which is why I rolled the guy off the bridge, so, there was nothing obstructing us.
Alright, I'm going to recommend we take a short... Not out of character, in character. I'm going to recommend we take a short rest so everybody can get their stuff back and heal up, and then continue on.
What's your question, Kerry?
Alright, I want to ask our client. I overheard one of those other 2 guys say half-breed. What did they mean by that? You look like a dwarf to me.
Okay, I'm gonna say this for like the third time. He looks like a dwarf, but he's a good 3 foot higher than me. I'm half dwarf.
When a human and a dwarf fall in love,
Yeah, you're talking to a dragonborn who's not exactly world weary.
Where do the eggs come from? Which part of the cloaca gets extruded? Because I'm not like that. You dragonborns have cloacas, because there's no reason for them to actually have genitalia if they lay eggs.
Alright.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, then I'll go to Aldrich. Is there something about half dwarves that Morden does not approve of? Actually, would his character even know that?
hey, so like you're using a light crossbow. What's the attack
I'm not.
damage? Oh, okay, never mind.
My ranged weapon is literally a light hammer. I'm
It's a
throwing at people.
1d8.
All right, 1d8. Thank you.
My ranged weapon is my melee weapon, chucked.
Oh no, it's my smaller melee weapon, Chuck.
Which have you been making sure to mention you pick up because I think Flux gave you a pass for the Magic Mansion because you never said you picked it up.
I haven't used it again since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my hammer, the weight is distributed differently, but it is still a hammer.
It's a hammer meant for leaving the body and colliding with another body.
And colliding with other bodies. Okay. So what you know, Morden has no teachings against half dwarves, but of the half dwarves that you've met, one, they're all sterile. They cannot reproduce. Dwarf blood doesn't mix well with anything else, and anything it does create doesn't really work well. And most of the church sees them as kind of less worthy of Morden's worship or studying Morden.
Okay.
Do they have a less of a lifespan?
No, they have the lifespan of like, kind of in the middle. They don't have the great lifespan of a dwarf.
Because I'm wanting to wonder if, with all this information flying, is maybe one of the reasons he's so desperate to prove his theory because he's ambitious like a human, because he takes that from his human side.
And for all we know, his mom's a dwarf, an elf.
None of you except for something know the theory.
Yeah, and I don't recall having shared it with the party. So
Okay.
Are we ready to move on?
That's private god business, folks.
Well, I mean, we're taking a short rest here.
Okay.
Taking care of the bodies. Hopefully, besides just the one in the lake, taking the other two and actually giving them a proper burial.
Okay, so as we're having the short rest, because I'm getting tired of calling the client, the man introduced himself as Albrecht to you guys.
Okay.
Because no one asked his name ever.
I mean, I just assumed at some point he told it to us.
That dwarf man over there.
I thought he told us his name at the beginning, but then when we first met him, and then you just started calling him the client, I'm like, oh, I guess he wants us to be like completely professional relationship.
No one asked. No one was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Okay, I guess we'll get to that eventually." Then we're in combat. The client moves.
I can easily spin it I can easily spin it that the last time I asked what somebody's name was, I somehow offended somebody.
All right. I'm back down.
I'm gonna call a quick break here. We've been going for about 2.5 hours. I need to use refill my drinks.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well, we're taking we take a short rest anyway, so
come back in like maybe 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes. I would have said like 5 minutes.
I mean, some of us have to go use the bathroom. Anyway, I'll be back.
Unfortunately, a scimitar is not a monk weapon I can use. So those are useless to me. But they're worth 25 gold each. So that's good. I think I'm the only one here now.
Nope.
So do you need a scimitar?
What kind of weapon is it? Like, is it a simple martial?
Martial melee, 1d6 slashing, 3 pounds, finesse light.
Hmm.
So
I
could use it in your offhand if you wanted to.
I already have a shield.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah,
I'll just
and
put that.
plus I don't have proficiency with martial weapons,
Okay, fair enough.
or
Like,
else
what
I
are
would be
you?
using a warhammer.
Like, you're a cleric.
Yeah.
You're a cleric of life.
Yes.
Thought
That
you
doesn't
got.
grab.
I
That
thought
doesn't
as
grab
your
me.
first level thing, you got proficiency with melee and heavy armor.
No. You're thinking light.
I'm back.
Maybe I am.
Yeah, light domain would, if I remember correctly, grants. Is it light or no? It might be.
Life domain for you gain. No, you gain proficiency with heavy armor.
Yeah,
You don't
but
gain
not.
proficiency with melee weapons. Okay. You do get the heavy armor, but you do not have the melee weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I mean the martial weapons. Those scimitars had a sheath, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So they'll go straight into the bag of holding instead of having to be wrapped up.
Now, sadly, these are anti bag of holding scimitars. So when you put them in, it destroys your bag of holding.
No. No.
Yep. Shouldn't have done that.
So, anybody need a dagger? Because I honestly can't. I don't have the room in my weapon list to have a dagger. If not, I'll just put it in its sheath and put it away.
Tempest. That was what I was thinking of. A Tempest domain cleric can use heavy armor and martial weapons.
I'm gonna take that silence as a no, and I'm basically gonna put the dagger in my bag of holding and use it as a utility knife as for later. So, what is the guild's policy on recovered weapons? Flux?
What do you mean?
I mean, number one, do they if we have no use for them, do they like us to give them to the guild to outfit other adventurers?
I mean, they'll buy them off of you, but technically, anything you get in the field that isn't part of the mission is yours to keep.
What's their buyback rate? Half price?
Yeah, let's go half price.
Okay. So that'd be 25 gold for both of them. All right, that's all I need to know. I like the fact that I have a crossbow now, yet I still have a vest that has 10 darts just sitting in it.
Do you even really need
I open my
crossbow?
vest and I open my actually I don't. I just proudly display them. So I can just pluck a dart and throw it, or I can use my crossbow.
I was just saying, if you don't need the light crossbow, then you won't need the bolt. And then I was gonna like, can I have them?
Well, I kind of want the crossbow because the
Yep,
darts only have a range of 20.
Yep, that's fine. If you're planning to have it, like to use, that's fine.
I'll give you 4 of them
No.
because I only really want to hold on to 10 right now.
Like kids after Halloween sitting by a campfire counting out. I'll give you 4 darts. if you trade me that gummy bear.
No, seriously. Do you like need darts?
No, not darts.
I mean, do you need bolts?
I have a full case of 20 at the moment.
Well, I have 14. That's about it.
Yeah. No, keep your 14.
They each had 7 on them. All right, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll be right back. Sovik should be back by the time I get back. I hope.
You find a looped version of this song. I really like it as just a Faye song.
Which song?
Song. Is that playing for you guys?
I hear sound now.
Yeah, let me double check.
You have music on Roll20 turned on?
Carnival music of sorts. Yeah, Quest for Glory for the Leshy.
It says it's playing, but I don't hear it.
Do you have the tab muted?
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh this.
Back.
Ah, there we go. I can hear it now.
Everybody here?
No, so it's not back in.
Okay.
I'm kind of sad that I missed with 2 of my big battles.
How do you think I feel? There were 2 rounds where I missed both times.
Yeah, it's 2 rounds. Both you guys were just flailing at each other. You put all his good rolls into shaking Neo immediately when combat started. Which seems to be the new great thing. Combat starts, Neo gets dropped, and then things move on and no one else can hit each other.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. So I suggest I guess we're moving on after we camp.
Is everyone here? Neo?
I'm here.
Neo tag?
Yes.
Kiri.
Check.
Zom.
Yep. What?
So,
Yep.
okay.
It's Flux. Are you here, Flux?
I'm always here.
No, you're not.
Except when he's not, but then he's here in spirit. Playing
Stuff
Hearthstone
with-
with me as we both take a toilet break.
All right,
stuff
I got a
remember
question.
blacking
What
out.
hats did the dwarven crossbowmen have hats?
Yeah, they have little leather caps.
Nah, never mind. I don't want that.
The fancy caps. You know what they're caps?
No, I don't want their little simple caps. I thought they had
You should.
fancy caps.
Just kind of little gross caps. One has a feather on it, you know? Get the
Nah.
feather.
Nah, not for now.
Sure. Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
Man,
Well-
I'm all set to move on.
We did a short rest. We camped for a bit, ate, drank, disposed of bodies, and I suggest we move on.
Okay. You guys move on. You progress rather uneventfully up to Bayo Falls. As you get to Bayo Falls, this will be everyone probably but Neo's first time in Bayo Falls.
Yeah.
Bayo Falls is essentially a feudal city. Like imagine and like
You
just
cut
farms.
out for me, dude.
Bayo Falls is a feudal city, so imagine like an old timey castle, kind of just farms out as far as you can see, supplying the area. So as you head to the farms leading up to Bayo Falls, you notice something. Everyone who isn't Neo, Bayo Falls is predominantly Goliath-based city. Which the farmers, every now and then you see large, heavily armored guards passing along the roads, kind of patrolling the area. Everyone kind of looks at you a bit funny.
I wave.
Goliath waves back and goes back to tilling his field. So you progressed a bit to Bayo Falls proper without any incident. The Goliath asks what do you want in here? Your client explains what's going on, that they need to stop for
I
trade.
thought you gave us his name. Shouldn't you say his name?
Alberic explains what's going on, that you guys need to stop to resupply before heading deeper into the mountains. The Goliath motions you guys in. Go down Vale Falls. Alberic turns to you guys. So we'll probably take about a day here, resupply, get ready for the trip into the mountains. I'd advise you guys get anything you need to get deep into the mountains, and then we'll be ready in the morning.
Is there anything you would recommend specifically?
For you, probably a way to ski. Usually climbing gear is useful. Things to break rocks with. There's a lot of rocks and mountains. I mean, there's a bunch of things. It's a mountain. You can't really prep for everything.
I'm going to make sure I mention the rest of the party. I'm currently sitting on 50 days of rations, so I think we're good in that regard. I'm gonna ask.
Probably what we want to get is you want to get some cold weather stuff in case it's cold up there. Climbing stuff, like he said, some pickaxes.
I still have that climbing harness and the rope we got from the.
That's still not a climbing kit, though.
No. I'm gonna ask the client. Are you familiar with this town?
Yeah, Falls, not as familiar as I would hope. They kind of keep to themselves. They distribute food to pretty much the rest of the free country. You noticed all the farms out there. The Goliaths eat a lot, but they also produce way more than they eat. So they're pretty much the source of food for everywhere.
All right, I'm gonna pull out one of the scimitars. Do you think there's a shop in town that'd be interested in buying these?
I mean, every place you'll find someone who buys weaponry.
Good. Right, and I'm gonna tell the rest of the party that I'm gonna go try and sell what we got from the bandits. I'm gonna call them bandits because I'm going to disrespect them. And if anyone would like to join me.
I don't have anything to sell, so I think I'm good.
I could try to find somewhere to sell these scrolls.
Okay. Do you want to roll for it, Flux, or are there signs?
No, it's a shitty shop if you can't find where it is. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you find a shop.
I God damn it! Isn't the dwarf the one with the best diplomacy skills?
I am.
Oh, you came with God, what is your character's name? I'm sorry.
Ardrin.
Ardrin. Ardrin, you seem to be the most well versed in
You want me to
Getting
do a
a-
persuasion
getting-
check on this guy?
Yeah, I would like to see if you could get a better price for. I'm gonna pull out the crossbow and the 2 scimitars and the dagger.
Oh, there's my roll for the getting a better price.
You see the last shopkeeper. He's trying to sell the scimitar. It's a bit small, isn't it? I mean, we don't. I guess it'll work. I mean, it's a dagger kind of stuff, but we can take it. You want to sell both of them?
Yes, please.
How much do you want for them?
How about 25 gold for both of them?
Give me a second. Let me check. You check when was the last time I actually sold a scimitar. He pulls out a book and looks through it. You know that for an old-timey shopkeeper, this man seems to keep very well records. It's not something most people do. We don't get. There's not a lot of fighting here, and if there is, we usually can solve it without need of scimitars. I give you 23 gold for both of them.
That is a fair price, and I put them on the table.
Okay. The man starts counting out Electrum. No, he hands you 23 gold and takes the scimitars.
Was he interested in the second light crossbow at all?
I mean, what's your offer? How much do you want for it?
But about 10 gold.
Give me a second. He starts referencing through his book again. A light crossbow, 10 gold. We can only sell those like maybe once a month. I'll give you 8.
I'm afraid I think 10 gold is a fair price. It's worth 25 now.
I mean, it's worth 25 when you're looking to buy one. When you're looking to sell one, prices change a lot. I'll give you 8 gold and 5 silver.
It's no use to anyone in my group. I'll take the 8 gold and 5 silver.
Okay. He reaches under the counter and pulls out 8 gold and 5 silver and hands it to you. He takes the crossbow. Do you have the bolts? Or are you just selling me a crossbow?
I'm gonna keep the bolts. In fact, you wouldn't happen to have any here for sale, would you?
Okay. Rules for buying ammunition. Hold on.
Yes, you can buy ammunition.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a price for ammunition.
Kind of pointless if you couldn't buy ammunition.
Let me see. Where did I last see it?
Yeah, it's in adventuring gear.
Okay, yeah, that's weird. Okay, I have a few bolts I can sell you. He reached to the table. The last person at the bottom only bought a few. He only wanted it for hunting. He pulls out 2 bundles of crossbow bolts, 20 bolts in each bundle. I'll take 2 gold and 2 silver for both of them.
Okay, I will give him the 2 gold and the 2 silver, and I'm gonna haggle over it.
Okay.
All right, so now I have to figure out what the fuck just happened when it comes to all this money. So 23, I got 32 gold. Gold that I sold him to, so
So, you know that in this town, I mean, you feel it in most towns, but especially in this town, you feel like you feel minuscule walking through the doors of buildings.
Okay.
Just let you know that you're a small man.
Yeah.
In a big world.
all right. I'm sorry. Did the one who was asking about bolts come with me? I forgot which one that was. I think that was on.
I think that was actually the shopkeep asking about bolts.
No. While you were gone, Carrie.
I was just, yeah, but more just in the case where you're going to use the crossbow. If you're going to use a crossbow, keep the bolts.
No. I'm going to, since we had the discussion, I give you one of the quivers of 20 bolts.
All right, thank you.
I basically just like do a detect magic to see if I can like detect magic in this area. So basically, Arcana check.
No, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
All right.
You can ask for someone's ring of detect magic self.
Okay.
Yeah, except it will detect magic everywhere because it detects itself.
Okay.
Like maybe if someone had trolled Alessia would have trolled you.
That that pile of poop. Oh yeah, that's totally magic.
So,
I haven't even checked out your orb.
All right. I
So,
just not sure like an Arcana check would have worked in this.
All right, I'm gonna scan. Does it have like shelves where I can see the merchandise in the store?
There's some stuff on shelves. Some.
Do I see any climbing kits? Anything like that?
I mean, you're a weapons store. He doesn't really.
Oh, I thought I was in a general store.
No, as you look around for climbing kits and stuff, he's like, I don't. He asks you what you're looking for.
I ask him. We're heading into the mountains, and I'm looking for some climbing gear and that sort of thing.
Oh, I don't.
Would you happen to have that, or know a location where I can get some of that?
We don't sell any climbing kits here, but Ogre down, maybe a few buildings down, sells some kind of like expedition gear. We usually don't need it, but we make it for everyone else.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you for the information, and I hope you have a pleasant day.
You too.
I swear Neotech's characters are schizophrenic sometimes.
He is not.
You're so polite in town, and then you're so angry every time we're out of town dealing with anything.
He was not an ass. No, here's the thing. One, he gave me fair prices. He wasn't an asshole, so I'm not going to be an asshole to him.
I mean, Lychee wasn't an asshole either.
Okay.
He was just doing what Lychee do.
He's a douche. So I'm gonna go down to I'm gonna go try and find the shop he was talking about. Do I do?
You head down, you find Ogre's expeditions and bait.
Yeah.
Feeling Ogre doesn't know how to spell that well.
Okay. I'm gonna ask. God damn it! I need to remember names. I've got Sarah down. That's not hard. It's Ardrin is the dwarf.
Yes.
Yes, and in Kiri, yes, you can have my ring of detect itself.
All right.
I'm gonna ask Ardrin to come with me. I think
you're
I
gonna have
a
to like
location.
wait a day before you can use it because you got attuned to it. But yeah.
So hold on a second, because there's an exchange happening. So you give Kiri the ring. So I will point out, you've noticed the ring doesn't seem good for detecting magic, but it does give off a faint glow so you can kind of illuminate things. That's about it.
That's actually very helpful for me. If
it highlights magic items, that's actually really useful.
No, it glows.
It glows when it detects a magic item within 1 foot of itself, including itself.
Plus, I do have a book.
Kind of imagine Bilbo using Sting to read by, kind of like that.
I get what you meant, but I thought, okay, never mind. I thought I heard something that I didn't get.
No, this is a shitty gift.
Imagine if Sting glowed when it detected itself, not just orcs. Actually, Sting glowed danger. It was the boobies that said orcs.
Yeah. No, actually, it was anyone who Sting glowed whenever it was in the presence of something the elves considered dangerous. That was like goblins and orcs and that sort of thing.
Fair enough. Slightly wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the shop. I'm gonna ask my dwarven companion if he will ask about the climbing gear, and I'm gonna see if we can get some of that.
Okay, you got some climbing gear?
I do.
Okay, do we buy some?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna buy some.
Okay.
I'll buy some as well.
No, okay.
Are we gonna try to negotiate for price?
As Kiri's gear just kind of slides into the floorboards on your table.
It's like when I was watching Marineford earlier, Jinbei just kind of came up out the water. It's like, Luffy, go.
To be fair, I just asked him if I could borrow his ring, and then all of a sudden you guys were in a shop.
Okay.
The attack, I'm sitting on 350 gold, 575 copper, 226 gold, 250 silver, and 575. I don't need the barter.
Okay, so Boger,
I'm fucking rich.
climbing kits are normally 25 gold, but Boger appreciates your candor and your directness and not bullshitting around, so you can get it for 23 gold apiece.
Okay.
I can't.
I bring up the same items, and I say, "How are you?"
I'm doing all right.
Pretty good myself.
I'll buy
Okay, carry
one for the
25
same.
gold for you now.
All right.
I just said Boger appreciate the fact that someone didn't bullshit. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna ask him how his day's going and shit.
I'm going to do
brings
the
it down
opposite
to-
of what that dwarf did. See if
I'm
I get a
gonna
bigger
notice
discount.
what the dwarf did. Walk up with a set of climbing gear and said, "I'd like to buy this."
Okay, 23.
How much?
Actually, you can't do that because Kiri's still standing there. That one's a little bit kind of smudged up, so I'll give it. I'll take 23 gold to take it off my hands.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
I give him the 23 gold, and I'm back down to like 10 gold.
Oh, you poor man. Literally.
Well, no, I think there's also pitons you might need, and I think Zon's the only one who has
Are pittance included in the climbing gear?
I'm looking if that's separate or not.
Special pitons, boot tip, gloves, and harness. You can use a climber's kit as an action to anchor yourself. You can't fall more than 25 feet from the point where you anchor yourself. Can't climb from more than 25 feet past it. Okay. So it's got special pitons. But Zon is the only person who has a grappling hook, I believe.
I have the grappling hook.
Do you? I thought it said Zon had it.
No,
No,
I
Leo
asked
got
Zon if I asked Zon for it while we were still in the room, and he gave it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's also miner's picks you can buy. He has a bunch of stuff. He's got some lanterns.
Yeah, I want to get me some picks.
I'll buy a
here.
miner's pick as well.
So miner's picks are going to be. There we go. Miner's picks are going to be 2 gold a piece. He's got a portable ram. Sitting on one of the shelves. It kind of points out. And it kind of points out that's shaped like a ram face. Like, you guys might need that.
Yeah,
Need it?
I'm probably.
Oh, yeah.
I got my hammer and all, but
Under his
As
breath,
a
he's
static
like,
character, I'm going to be right back. Something came up.
To be honest, I've never been able to sell this. 2 gold for it.
oh,
Okay. He hands you the 35-pound portable ram.
I'm good for it.
So you guys said you were going on an expedition. So we got some shovels in here. That might be useful. Like, where are you going? Exactly.
Going into the mountains.
Specifically under him.
Oh, okay. So, well, you probably want a shovel. Like, how far under?
Out of character, did our client mention that at all?
He said you'd be going really deep, possibly into the Underdark.
We're possibly going as far as the Underdark.
Ooh, okay. You might want a lantern, a bullseye lantern. You can see those from far away and kind of communicate with each other. But that was a bit pricey. I'll give you them for about like 9 gold. Just frankly, because I think it's kind of cool you guys go to the Underdark. You guys got food?
Yeah, we got plenty.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much money you guys got all together. As he pulls out an ornate box.
Looking at the box, what does it have in it?
It's a closed box right now.
How big then? I guess is it? Looking at it,
It's smaller than a broad bread box. It's a rectangle. It's kind of.
Hang on, I got to do wealth conversion now to see how much actual gold I have.
I mean, it's like maybe a foot long and maybe 3 inches wide. Or sorry, no, about 5 inches wide.
So every 100 copper is a gold. So that's 5.
I got something
Every
else in my
10
eye, so
silver.
gotta make sure you guys have enough for it.
Every 10 silver.
No, well, he goes away. I got some magic beans for you as well. Let's give all the money for that. No, I'm joking about the magic beans. Please don't about 5 magic beans and expect me to fulfill your wishes for them.
Sorry about that parenting foolishness.
Just disown them. Go put them on the fire. Fire department step. I think there's a statute of limitations on that.
So, did everyone buy what they need? Are we
Hang on,
good now?
we're pulling our gold together to buy what's in this box.
I got mystery box.
I got 229 gold, 75 copper.
I have 20 gold, 50 silver.
How much do you need?
He hasn't said. He just wanted to know how much you guys had in total. He might have something for you guys.
I have 41 gold, 350 silver, and 575 copper pieces.
God damn it, Zahn! I've been converting. Why didn't you convert?
I mean, to be honest, you guys haven't broke 600, so he's gonna take the box and put it back away.
Hang on, I gotta convert because Zahn might actually have a decent. How much silver did you say you had, Zahn?
350.
So 35 gold.
So that's another 35.
I have 20 gold.
Hang on. 35 plus my 229. And how much gold did you have, Zahn?
41.
Plus 41. Oh, we broken 300. How much did you have, Kiri?
20. And
20 gold?
50 silver.
346 with my gold.
Plus 346.
No, that's the total from all the numbers you guys gave.
Oh, yeah, that's what I had to. Alright, no, we didn't break 600. You got close. Well, halfway.
He puts away the box. So you guys aren't going to be able to afford that. But if you find some kind of treasure hoard under the mountain, keep me in mind. I might have something you guys might need.
Yeah, I'll keep you in mind.
So you guys got food. Kind of thinking. You got.
I have.
You got backpacks.
I still haven't bought that shovel.
Have you guys? Did you guys buy more rations?
No.
Okay. So I have the 500 rations. That's what we're gonna use.
I got some grappling hooks.
I mean, 50 rations.
You want one of those?
We got one.
I pull out a grappling hook. We've got that covered.
I mean, one's okay, but what if that one breaks or it gets?
That's a good idea. Yeah, we should probably get a couple extras.
To be honest, your grappling hook still slide. Be stuck at the bottom of something or at the top of something, not able to get back.
This is how expedition sellers work, right?
Would you like to buy expeditions for insurance?
I've actually been hunting.
Well, here's the thing. I actually need all this stuff because I didn't buy it at character creation. So, all
right, fine.
I've not yet accumulated my massive adventuring pack that I normally have.
I have a mess. All right, just for the record, because you guys have been buying while I was taking care of stuff, I have a mess kit, a tinder box, 9 torches, a water skin, 2 hemp ropes, a hunting trap, and a grappling hook. Okay. I also have my dulcimer, which, while you guys barter, is there a chair I can sit down in the shop?
I'll be right back.
I mean, there's a bench.
And I sit down in the bench and I pull out my dulcimer and I.
No, he points outside. No, not in here.
Fine. I go outside. I sit down on the outside bench and I play very loudly.
He shuts the door. Distract me while I'm trying to sell. You note that in the town of Elias, Boger is actually a half-orc.
Okay.
So you guys got tents? How are you? I guess you probably won't.
Yeah, we have tents.
Okay.
Yeah, it's part of our traveler's explore pack.
You got spare rations. That's good. You guys needed some grappling hooks, you said. So
I rolled a 15. Am I getting onlookers who are throwing gold at me?
No. People aren't throwing gold at you. They're appreciating your music, but they're just kind of moving on.
Fine.
You're not busting right now.
All right, what else can I get off this guy?
Okay, so you guys got the grappling hooks. I'll sell you those. Here, get grappling hooks.
I bought a shovel, by the way.
Okay.
Same here.
So you pick up a shovel. I'll take this. Okay, I got.
Okay. I'm also gonna buy about 4 pieces of chalk.
Okay.
If
Cool.
he's got any?
Out of character.
Voger seems to be able to find anything you guys ask after rummaging around in chests and stuff. I got a sledgehammer. He kind of lifts it up.
Stop.
Hammer some things.
I mean,
go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'll take a sledgehammer.
Okay. He hands you the sledgehammer. I'll take. How much for such?
I stopped playing my dulcimer and I popped
gold.
back in. You wouldn't happen to have any flask of oil, would you?
Kind of rummages around in one of his boxes.
We're kind of gonna need that for the lantern I bought. Yeah.
Yeah, I also bought a lantern because I can't see in the dark.
Okay, here he pulls out what appears to be three flasks. I got
And I'll
three
buy
pints of-
those. That's £1 each for a silver. You want about a silver for each of those?
If you're gonna buy all 3 of them, I'll take do 2 silver. Just because you're taking them all off my hands.
All right, I take all 3 of those.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else you.
Pardon, could I have those? Because I can't see in the dark.
You guys have tinder boxes, I assume, right? Because
I think we all have tinder boxes.
I don't have. Actually, I don't have a tinderbox. It doesn't come in my pouch. I don't think.
I inform him I'll give you one of those. The other 2 are for if we need to burn something quickly. And I give him 1 flask of oil.
The lantern I bought, is there oil in it? Or no?
yeah,
Yes.
This may be about like. This may be about 2 hours worth of lantern worth of food in there starting.
Okay.
Akiri, just to save some time, assume if you bought something that uses a fuel or something, there is a little bit in it. Unless you find it abandoned, like in the bottom of a mine, it's going to come with some.
Wait, hold on. And Boger turns around real quick and starts rummaging in one of his fancier boxes. You guys said you were going into the Underdark, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I got it in here. Did it break? No. Come on. And he pulls out what appears to be a small rock. It's about maybe the size of not small, but maybe like the size of
Out of character flux,
kind of a golf ball.
would my character know about ever burning torches?
He would, but you haven't found any.
I'm gonna ask him. You wouldn't happen to have any ever burning torches, would you?
Everybody torches. I think I sold the last one. Actually, I don't know. Give me a second. He starts rummaging through. And as he leaves the walk on the counter, comes back around, he starts rummaging.
And while he's out in the back, I'm going to motion to Kiri's character. If he has one, that is what you should buy. Because once you have that lit, it will never go out. Instead of having a lantern, you have to constantly refill.
Probably get some sacks.
At the same time, I don't have a whole lot of money left.
I'm good for it if you need anything.
Depends on how
And
much
I'm gonna regale the tale. The last time I saw one of those put on sale, it was, oh god, how much is an ever burning torch? Is it even in? Is it even in this?
I'm gonna buy 10 sacks off this guy.
Okay. I can't find an evergreen torch for you, sorry, bud.
Okay.
And he turns back around, but this thing, he kind of picks up the golf ball rock. This you'll want. So you know about things in the Underdark, right? Or we've all heard of them, right?
I have inklings, I have rumor, and I have
So
some idea.
you throw this on the ground, it cracks, and it emits natural light for like a few seconds. Anything down there is going to be really annoyed by that. I don't know, like I bought it off an adventurer, but I think like maybe you could use it to run if you need it, or I don't know. No one goes to the Underdark, so I don't really get to sell them that much. But
Yeah, Tag, I have a very important question.
Yes.
You provide food, right?
I won't be able to in the cave.
Okay, because that was one of those, like, so you're not going to provide food, and your thing doesn't provide water anyway, does it?
It provides food and water for
and water?
5 people.
Okay, so we're also going to have to figure out water.
I can provide food and water as long as we're on the over. I would argue the entrance of the cave. I would argue the first part of the cave. But once we start getting deep, it's unfamiliar territory.
You already answered the question long before then. I didn't need the long explanation. my point still stands. So we're gonna have to figure out how to port water, because a water skin for how long we may or may not be going down there isn't going to be quite enough because that only holds 4 pints.
I
do
do
you
have
sell
a pot
bottle-
on me.
barrels of water?
I was about to say, do we want to get a barrel and then fill it with water?
I mean, I would turn to my cleric friend. Don't you clerics know how to create water?
Let me prove that.
I don't have anything like that at the moment.
Okay.
I go to the shopkeep. Do you sell barrels of water?
Oh god.
Actually,
You know,
we just need a barrel. We can fill it with our own water later.
I'm gonna mention this.
Clerics do get create and destroy water.
I'm going to remind my group, while it is important to get what we can, and this man has been very kind and very good in his craft, remind, most of our supplies are going to be given by our financer. Maybe we should check and see if they have barrels before we...
All right, that's it. This is what I'm asking for. I'm not saying necessarily we should buy it right this second. I'm just saying it's something to consider.
I mean, we have time to go check with him and then come back. I assume you would allow us to do that, sir.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get that much business. I get my day. Yeah, sure. I mean, this he holds up the golf ball again. You sure you don't need this?
How much?
It's expensive. It's expensive. 20 gold. Throw it on the ground. Breaks open. Anything that gets.
I'm gonna hand Arm 20 gold and just say, here, buy the damn thing.
All right, I buy it.
Okay.
I'm also gonna get. Does he have any empty books? Just blank books.
Blank empty books. Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of rummages around his pile of stuff. He pulls out.
I'm
dusts it off a bit. Here.
gonna write that down
Kendall.
as magic stone, by the way. So
I think it might be handy if we have a out of character. I'm saying this. I think it's gonna be handy if we have a book around and something to write in it with, so that we can keep track of where we're going and what we're doing while we're down there. Since direction's gonna be very difficult to tell for anyone who's not me.
what I'm gonna ask Flux. What would you make the requirement roll be to map out an area, or would that be survival?
Roll to map out an area. Give me a second.
Like, would you want us to have like a, or is that like passive perception if one of us has a book out and we're just kind of giving a general idea of where we're going?
Oh, I do have a tinderbox. All right, cool.
I'm gonna say mapping out an area is just gonna be a base wisdom check.
Okay.
I also have an alms box. I could go around asking for alms.
Also, I'm slightly incorrect. I thought Great Water was a cantrip. It's not. It's a first level spell. So by the time we get there, I could take it as one of my spells.
Well, I'm going to politely tell my, let me rephrase this. I think we've gotten what we need for now. I
I mean,
suggest
speak
we
for
meet-
yourself, sir.
I think we should meet up and see if
I also sell like
He does-
horses and stuff. Do you need horses?
No,
no, we do not.
I'm gonna get 3 ink vials, ink bottles rather, and an ink pen.
Oh, I don't have those.
You don't have those?
I can, look at my storage situation. You think I can keep an ink bottle and a pen in there so they'll break in like a few seconds?
Yeah, worth a try.
Let's see Matilda down the street. She'll have some.
Okay. Got a 10-foot pole?
I do.
I'll take a 10-foot pole.
Into the back. Oh wait, no, that one's now two 5-foot poles. Hold on, give me a second. That's 4 2-foot poles. Hold on.
We
I'll
have-
find one that's-
I like that these poles are equally distributed to
I'd
multiples
like
of
to-
2.
Hold on, that
like-
one's 5. That one goes to 12 foot. Hold on. Oh wait, no, I think I'm missing one here. Okay, here we go.
I would like to mention that we have made this man's year. Okay.
Hey, look, it's not every day someone comes through and says they're going to the Underdark.
I mean, I think we're prepared. I'm
I mean,
gonna go-
if I thought I had the space for it, I'd take a fucking 10-foot ladder, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to hit 200 on my weight, so...
I'm
hold
gonna-
on. Do you
I'm gonna
guys
go
have,
sit
like,
back outside and assume I go with the party. I have to go back upstairs for a minute.
Okay.
do you guys have wooden stuff?
Do we have what?
You don't want everything metal. That I've heard horror stories about the Underdark and everything metal. Do you have like wooden backups for some things?
No.
No.
I don't even think I have wooden backups.
I mean, my shields would, but my armor's metal, my weapons are metal.
Actually, hold on. Sorry, I was trying to prep for rust monsters, but I don't think there actually is like wooden implants for things. Disregard that. Forget that.
Yeah, I looked. I don't recall seeing anything that was really wooden as far as weapons and armor go.
Okay, don't worry about that.
Where's my Mythweaver sheet? That's where I wrote down my carry capacity. Or not? Huh. Could have sworn I wrote that down.
I did the math myself. At a 17, I have a carry capacity of 255 pounds.
Yes, thank you. I didn't need your carry capacity.
Ogre says I have a carrying capacity of 200 pounds. Is that helpful?
No. Alright, what's the carry capacity formula? I'm trying to find where that is.
15 times your strength.
15 times your strength modifier, or...
Strength, period.
Okay. That seems... big.
Oh, like I have 195 carrying capacity.
Because if it's 15 times my strength, then I can carry 570 pounds, which seems a little suspect. Are you sure it's not modifier?
Yes.
Well, if it modified, then I'd be able to carry 50.
Okay. Then, okay, I'm not even remotely encumbered. I can still carry another several hundred pounds.
Yeah, right, it's this. Carrying capacity. Your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
Okay.
So you're good.
So, in theory, everyone can carry several hundred pounds, even with a strength of 10.
Mhm.
Okay. Where do I even record that on this sheet? I don't think there's.
I mean, the other
I do it in
outcome.
the
So
other
like,
section myself.
so the other outcome is everyone with average strength can't even carry 15 pounds.
That's true. Was this 3.5? Alright, so I can carry 570 pounds. That's good to know. So I guess I will be taking that ladder since I know I can carry it now.
Oh, okay. He pulls out a ladder. I guess here you go.
taking my 10-foot ladder.
That's gonna be 1 silver piece.
I handed the silver. Alright, my usual adventure kit is basically complete now. I just gotta go buy my ink and pen. Oh, we did buy oil for our lanterns, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I was making sure somebody bought that while I was away.
Did Neil go to get something, or what's up?
I don't know where Neil went.
45.
So Fluxton, I would like to see if I can sell these scrolls to anyone.
You find you heard hearing the words of Boger recommended a lady called Matilda to like sell writing equipment. So you head down to Matilda's. I think she might be the best person to sell a scroll to.
Okay.
Matilda's an elderly Goliath. What scrolls are those?
I have a scroll of True Strike, a scroll of Good Berries, and a scroll of Locating Animals and Plants.
You can use those. I'll give you 75 gold for the lot.
Yep, that sounds fair. I place the scrolls down, and I'll take the 75 gold. Thank you.
Okay.
Is this the lady I'd be buying my ink and stuff from?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna buy my 4 ink bottles and my ink pen.
Okay. She hands you the 4 ink things.
Alright. And despite all of this, I'm still only at 222 pounds. This dwarf is ready to adventure.
Okay, everyone ready?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys spend the night in Burial Falls. How do you want to rest? You wanna get a fancy inn, prep for your adventure, sleep in the gutter, or something in between?
I'll go
They
to
still have hay fields outside, right?
I mean, there's farms, there's hayfields.
I mean, I don't know about anyone else. I'm gonna pay for an inn.
I'm paying for an inn as well.
Yep, I'm gonna go to an inn.
How much is the inn?
It would be like maybe 1 silver piece.
The only one that apparently is watching my money. Okay, yeah, I'll go to the inn.
I mean, I'm also a dwarf, and I don't like the outdoors. I like caves. I like buildings. I
I'd
don't
like to
none of that
get
green
to a
stuff.
cave in this session. I would have liked to have gone into the cave.
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
get
Flux
there.
was fucking.
I
Flux
like to be
was-
stocked up on my gear, so
Flux was scared we weren't gonna have enough time to even get to even fucking.
your complaining is cutting into the time now.
Okay, so you guys all spend a silver piece each.
Yep.
Stay at not
Yeah.
a high scale inn, but a decent inn for the night. You guys get food as part of your reward. And you awaken feeling refreshed.
How
Alright,
much
I'm
is
gonna
a
go.
how much is a night?
7 silver.
1 silver.
1 silver.
I thought you said 1 silver.
I did 1 silver.
Oh, 1 silver. I heard 7. Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Yep, I'm gonna
Let's
go
head
meet
out.
up with our expedition.
Okay, you head to the gates and you see Albrecht there. This time he's waiting for you.
All right, Neotag, you did go and confirm with him that we have water, right?
No, I've been upstairs taking care of kids.
Oh well.
I go up to Albrecht.
Oh well.
Do we have water for this journey or not?
I mean, we have some for the camp that's going to be sitting outside the mountain. We didn't. I mean, that was all kind of your guys' end.
All right, I'm gonna go back to that guy and buy us some water barrels.
What,
You
barrels?
do realize carrying around a barrel of water is going to be like 100 pounds, right?
Yeah, barrels.
I mean, you realize you can carry over 500 pounds. I'm only at 200 right now.
I'm going to advise against barrels inside of a tunnel, inside of possibly cramped caverns.
I mean, that's more to have water to keep at the camp.
We'll keep that.
Okay, so he's got plenty of water for everyone,
Yeah,
and we just have to put it in our water skins. Is that what you're saying?
He has water at camp. Yeah,
Okay.
Because
I would also keep in mind
Then we're good.
if we're at the camp, my ability is still active. It's not till we get into the cave that it stops.
All right, so I've got a water skin. That's gonna get us how far?
All right, I'm
4
gonna
pints.
ask.
How many pints a day?
It was Eldrin, right? His name was Eldrin, the
Did that
leader.
ever get brought up?
Albrecht.
Eldrick. So Eldrick, if we
Albrecht.
can get moving.
Is your friend come back? Arjun?
Yeah, no, I'm back.
He'll be along. He knows. where
I
to
am.
go.
I'm back, Neotag. Shut up.
Okay, I guess everybody move out. You guys start.
I'm looking this up now, so I can hopefully not have to yell in hindsight. We should have bought more water skins, but let's keep going.
Man, it's time to start licking stalagmites.
I've got We've got good survival checks in the party. It'll be fine.
We need 1 gallon of water per day, and our water skins only carry 4 pints each.
Ooh.
4
What's
pints
that?
of water does not weigh fucking 5 pounds.
4 pints of water.
The math is really off in the 5A. Then
I'm reading it right here. Food and water. You require 1 gallon of water per day. 2 if it's hot. If you drink only half that much, you get to do a DC 15 Constitution save or get 1 level of exhaustion. If you have less water than that, you automatically become exhausted. If you have 2 or more level exhaustions, you take 2 levels. In either case, okay. So
That would require everyone to carry 2 water skins to meet your daily. No, something is very off.
No, that sounds right.
Nope, this is right. One pint of water is about 1.25 pounds. So 4 pints of water would be 5 pounds.
Okay, whatever. Let's go.
Yep, let's go without any water to go underground for more than 2
I
hours.
honestly am just sick and tired of shopping for an hour.
I mean, do you want to be sick and tired of dying of dehydration later
At
when we
this
go too
point,
deep?
I'd rather die in the cave than continue shopping for another hour.
I mean, all right, it's your character death.
I was having fun shopping.
Christ.
I was having fun too.
I've come to enjoy Boker.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it.
I like him
Boger's
too, but
store that's just filled with junk and piles.
I like him too, but literally we were doing a skit out of an old gold miner's comedy routine at that point. He was just stood, hey, I got this piece of shit. You want to buy it? Yeah, let's buy it.
I mean, I think the rest of us were having fun, Neotag, and you're just a party pooper.
No, I had.
You've been consistently the only one complaining or naysaying anything we do.
Once we had what we needed, I thought that was fine. That was 30 minutes into it. All right, so are we... Do you want to go get another water skin or what?
I mean, I don't want to die of dehydration, so yeah, I'm gonna go buy a second water skin.
Same here.
So you're going to have a day of water, essentially.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all we can do, unless you want to carry like 50 water skins each.
I'll buy another water skin too. Fuck it. I don't care.
Look, we'll just buy another water skin. We'll just say we could do that, okay?
That way we could do a day down instead of a quarter of a day down. Because the way this works is we can go half a day down and half a day back up, as opposed to a quarter of a day down, a quarter of a day back up.
Okay. Damn. Yes, I know. I get the math.
2 silver.
I'm out of character, let you guys know this. It's going to be just down. And then back up once you finish. I don't know what your plan is for going down and then back up and then down. And then
Okay.
back up.
Say, I thought it was all down, but then we're talking about base camps and shit, and...
Well, no, because you guys essentially need to make a path. And then
Yeah, so we're going to need however much water we need to get down there
and then
to wherever we're going and get back.
But then the rest of the dwarves aren't going to follow you down. They're not going to go.
Yeah. So any water they have at base camp is useless to us as soon as we're down. See, this is why I wanted to plan out our fucking water situation.
I would be happy with planning out the water if we did that instead of the hour of other stuff.
I mean, the hour of other stuff gave us equipment we need to also survive. So,
No, whatever. Oh, God. There's no way we can carry enough water. There's no containers. I just looked it up. There's no containers that we can use to carry water reliably that we can fit down there.
Strap a barrel to my back. That's all you have to do. Hell, throw...
Fine, get the damn barrel then. Stop arguing and let's do this.
Well, I think the math somewhere's wrong, because according to this sheet, at 242 pounds, I'm over my carry capacity. So, somewhere the math is wrong.
Okay. Are we getting the barrel? Are we going?
So I don't know either right now, because I'm trying to figure out if I can even carry the barrel now. Because the sheet seems to think that I can't carry this much weight, despite the math that Kiri said he found saying I can.
Yeah. Your strength,
Your strength times
total
15.
times 15. 1-5.
Okay, which that tells me that it's 16 times 15, which is like 500 something. So, are we going to go with that number that I can carry 500 and whatever pounds?
No, 15 times 16 is 240.
That's not what I got.
I just did it on the calculator. 15
So did I.
times 16 is 240, dude.
15 times 16. Why did it give me 500 earlier? Alright, never mind.
I'll help
How much
you
is
out because I can carry
We
200.
can drag a barrel, okay? Fuck it. Grab a barrel. We'll fill it up at
Okay.
camp.
I'll
and
help you
we'll go.
out 'cause I
No,
can-
because at this point we might as well just find water when we're fucking down there. Or die. We'll just do it. Fuck it.
All right, I help you out. We'll put it that way, okay?
No,
Somebody carry something from my...
Okay, I can carry 255 pounds.
Well, take my shovel.
I have a bag of holding to carry up to 500 pounds.
All right, we put it in the
I
bag of
could
holding.
put-
Boom.
I could to put 2 barrels of water in there and not have an issue.
Let's see.
All right, we put it in the bag of holding. Boom, we're good. We go.
Okay.
Put maybe one barrel in there, Neil.
What?
You could put maybe one barrel in there. It's about cannot exceed a volume of 64 cubic feet.
Yes, and a barrel of 40 gallons liquid is considered 4 cubic feet. I'm looking at the container capacity right now.
Yep.
So I could put 2 barrels and have 80 gallons of water and still have a shit ton of space. Bought 2 barrels, put them in there. They're in there. Fucking another 80 pounds. Right, there you go. We got 80 gallons of water.
I just put up the gold for that. Am I buying that? Barrels are 2 gold each, so yeah, 4 gold. I'll put up for that.
About 20 minutes pass after you guys leave Outbreak and then head back. Now your water situation solved. Are you guys ready to go this time?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay, then let's go. And the caravan begins to head forward.
For the record, I'm up to 237 pounds in my bag of holding. I'm almost half. All right, let's go. Let's do this.
So your trip continues on rather uneventful. As you get to the mountain, Outbreak points out to a little plateau, maybe a good mile up the mountain. If we head up there, there should be an entrance into the mountain, and then you guys are gonna have to head down. As he starts motioning the caravan up half the mountain.
Okay.
Roughly, how long would it take us?
I'm
to
gonna
get up there?
ask him. Would we have needed climbing gear to get up this mountain?
Get up? No. You might need climbing gear inside.
There's probably going to be some sheer drops in there as we get down to the Underdark.
Okay. Let's head up the mountain, I guess.
So as you head up the mountain, it gets rather cold, but yeah, okay.
And Flux is dead.
No, hold on, give me a second.
Okay. It sounded like you were like, and
I should probably convert my copper and silver into gold at some point.
I'm keeping.
I'm going to keep some of each, but I should at least kill off the hundreds digit.
Okay, I'm gonna rephrase that because I did not comprehend how much the mile was up.
Yeah.
It's easy to comprehend it along, but not up. So that was 1/5 of Mount Everest. No,
Yeah, no, a mile up is pretty damn far.
Yeah. I was about to say, are you high?
so it's
In
about
the
maybe
sky on this giant mountain.
It's about maybe 500 feet up.
That's better.
There's a plateau. I was like, it's not a foot, but I'm like, let's go up one conversion. But, oh fuck! God damn it! No, not metric.
I swear to God, if you said 500 miles up, I'd be like, so we're going
Space.
into space.
What
Is
from the
this
stop?
mountain?
I guess.
Calendar.
Stop. I guess. So as you head up, it gets a bit colder, but you eventually come to the plateau.
Thankfully, I have traveler's clothing, so that should keep me warm.
Actually, it's not going to get that cold, dude. We'll be fine.
So the plateau is rather large, but you can see what appears to be kind of a cave in the mountainside. So we'll set up base camp around here, and then we'll wait for you guys to come back up, and then we'll head down. And we'll create a base camp down there.
Okay.
Okay. How deep do you want us to go before we come back up?
Well, if my reading, if what I've pieced together is right, you'll probably know when to come back up.
All right, what
for an
are we exactly looking for?
There should be an ancient city down there, but we want to make sure you're gonna want to make sure it's an ancient dwarven city.
All right, I'm gonna ask Alvin.
Albrecht?
Arvin.
Albrecht?
Oh, its character.
Oh,
Aldrin.
Pull out Aldrin to pull out his book and ask him to draw down some common symbols he expects to be in the ruins.
I'm going to assume they're dwarven, and I can do that for you without having to waste my paper.
He's talking about an ancient city, but okay.
so what we're looking for is the ancient city of Dolkarok. Hopefully, we believe that is the place that Morin was born. Oh, shit. We're looking for Dolkarok, and that's the ancient ruins we're looking for down there. Forget that bit about Morin. Ignore that.
Dolkarok.
Yeah. So it's from the records. It should be an ancient city, like a huge city. So it shouldn't be that hard to miss. But once you get there, see if you can find something and bring it up. Then I should be able to tell if it's.
So you actually want
actually
us
part
to
of
go
it.
into the ruins and find some markings?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Fox,
don't want to risk
a
all
bit-
my men to go down there and then possibly for nothing.
I have a bit of a weird question on how to use one of my things.
Yeah.
Would stone cutting work to know if I can identify something ahead of time before I find it? Like, can I use stone cutting to know if I would recognize stone from this Dolkarok now, so that if I get there, I know that I'm not going to be an idiot wasting my time rolling a check to see trying to identify something I could never have known about.
I would say that would be
yes,
a history.
Stone cutting will work for. I mean, yeah, stone cutting will work for origin of stonework.
Okay, so would I be able to tell Dow if that's something I'd even know about on site or not? Or would I have to actually find the city first and roll it?
You'd have to find the city first.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Okay, well, I'm going to start heading to the cave, and I'm going to do a perception check.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. We're 15 minutes away from call time, and anything you guys get into would be abruptly stopped.
That's fine with me. I just want to get into the cave.
I'd rather not have to abruptly stop in the middle of something. So I think about to go in the cave is a good place to stop.
We could stop with you guys entering the cave, and then that would be it if you want to be exactly inside the cave. But I mean, literally anything in the caves can be like.
Yeah, like any travel we do
Okay,
is
here's what I want.
not worth it.
I want to be on the cave map, and let's stop there.
There are multiple cave maps. Yeah.
Okay, well, the starter cave map.
He'll have
Have our
one for
characters
us.
set up, have it be we've started to head down, and then we call it there.
Well, first off, the first cave map is in the first area. Part of it's going to be description before I get to an actual map. Description stuff. I don't have an actual map for all the tracking and stuff.
We're better off stopping at the mouth of the cave.
There's no need for you guys to be on a combat plane for that. Except for things like the Leshy, where I wanted to show off what a Leshy looks like. Or if I need to display something visual, most of the stuff is description, and then anything where you're on the map is combat based.
Whatever.
But Neo,
This is what I wanted to avoid. I wanted to actually get into it.
Why? It's no problem, Neo. This is all good.
Because it shouldn't take 4 hours of a session to go over from point A to point B.
Well, Neotag, you have two choices. We can do things this way where there's actual content and stuff to do, or we can do it my way where you get there in 20 minutes.
I'd rather do it your way and get there in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Well, as someone who ran my way, I don't want to play my way. So
look, yeah, I'll take the blade this time. I didn't have as much stuff prepared as I had hoped I would have prepared. That's on me. But anything we continue now is going to be kind of screwy. Okay.
Yeah, to
No,
be fair,
that
Flux
I'm
isn't a
not.
corporation.
Okay, look. I understood you weren't going to have as much. I don't mind that. It feels like, honestly, it feels like I'm watching a One Piece episode, and I've started getting pissed off at that, where it feels like we should have gotten so much more done than we did.
I mean, welcome
I mean,
to normally paced D&D.
Neo, this was always going to be at least a 2-session thing for this expedition.
No, I fully expected us not to get to the ruins. I fully expected us not even to get halfway down the cave. But I thought we'd at least get into the cave before we had to call it for this day.
Well, that's just not how it worked out, and
Yeah,
there's
we
nothing
kept
wrong with that.
missing our attacks.
No, it has to do with the fact that we fucking wasted so much time in that shitty fucking forest. And then spent
I
an
enjoyed
hour,
the forest, actually, very much.
Then, to each their own. And then spent an hour shopping.
And I enjoyed that, too. That was good roleplay. I play more for the roleplay than the combat and all that shit.
I don't mind roleplay. That's not it. I'm more all right. When I play, I am more goal oriented.
See, but I'm not. And if I want to be goal oriented, I'll go play an MMO. That's just my opinion.
Like if we worked for if we didn't work for the Adventuring Guild, if we were just doing this on our own time, I'd play my character more laid
in
back.
a way, we are doing it on our own time with this job. So,
But we actually work for the guild, and I
We were
feel
never
this is
given
the
any
job. We
deadline.
should get the gold.
Yeah. we weren't given a deadline. We were told to take as long as it takes.
Yeah.
So I'm taking as long as it takes.
Fine. Just for future reference.
For future reference, you take umbrage with everything the rest of us do.
No,
Yeah.
for future reference, I play more gory oriented, and I understand that some of y'all want to fool around more than that.
All right, he plays gore oriented.
Try to keep that in
Okay.
mind.
All right.
All right, we'll do more gory content then.
So we're gonna take this
Okay,
little
so,
girl, we're gonna lop her limbs off, and put her on this banquet table.
So
Yeah, we'll
I
take
should
about an hour for
mention,
a nice
I'm not
bird
gonna
sacrifice.
say what I saw, but Flux gave me my first vision.
Oh,
Is
I'm
it
sorry.
Is your first vision basically you slaughtering us because, oh good God, stop wasting time?
Your first vision is disappointment at how long time took. First vision is waiting
My first vision
or
is
playing a mandolin as people are talking and taking too long.
no. My first vision is me like 150 years older, yet we're still sitting at the top of the cave.
You're still talking to Bogar.
Like half the party's dead. Skeletons propped up to still be arguing with the fucking dwarf.
So skeletons with beards basically swing sticks like I'll get off my yard.
Flux, am I supposed to keep these to myself?
That's all up to you. Everything I tell you guys in whispers is up to you.
All right, then I'll tell him. My first vision. Well, I have to actually tell you guys because I have a urge to prevent this shit from happening. So, and the first way to prevent a vision from happening is to tell the people.
And that sounds like the first way to create a predestination paradox.
I had a vision of Ragnar. I think that's how I pronounce that.
Rogar.
Rogar banging his head on a low-hanging stalagmite.
Make sure you duck in there.
So you might want to duck.
All right, I'll crouch down.
So you have meat once been eating the glue power. Don't drink the milk. Don't drink the milk. Milk spoiled.
I suffer from awful yet sometimes silly visions of coming negative events, and I try to do my best to prevent them. Sometimes they're life changing. Sometimes they're stupid.
Other times you tell Frylock not to leave the house. He does. He just goes back in and says the dog blew up again.
Yeah. Sometimes the village chief is about to step in a cow pie, and I tell him so, and he's like, "Okay."
It steps in anyway because predestination paradox.
And then he thinks that the
All
anointed
right,
told him
let's
that.
actually get to the nitty gritty. Did we level up?
You guys both got the bandit encounter was. I think it was.
So we are going to end up leveling up in the middle of a session, then.
Probably.
I believe the bandit encounter was technically 500 XP, and because there were 5 of you, you each got 100. Let me make sure.
Wait, 5 of us?
Yes.
What about what about the riddle challenge?
The client.
Alboric was fighting alongside you guys, and he technically gained it. He technically took some XP. What'd you say, Neil?
What about the riddle challenge?
Yeah, the Leshy. For the Leshy, let's say each of you got 100 XP.
Okay, that brings me up to 425.
We're at 525 now.
Wait, how are you 100 ahead of me?
Yeah, that's a good question. You should be 100 higher. So, like,
Yeah.
if you were at 225 at the start of this, you would have been level 2.
We were at 3.
I was 325.
And that brings you up to 525.
100
for the
each?
bandits.
100 for both. Okay. I was only counting the one encounter that he confirmed. Because I thought he was still looking up the bandits. Okay, never mind.
So we're at 525?
525.
Yeah. So I'm gonna outright ask, how are we gonna handle leveling up to 3 in the middle of next
I
session?
mean, we stop, take 10 minutes, level up, and continue.
I mean, every single one of you except for Sylvic, I asked that you already had a level 3 character sheet ready, so you should already be prepped to just switch those two out.
No, I
Yeah.
thought you were doing some grand thing like us finding a master or something to.
Yeah, something's gonna happen.
That-
But
Yeah, stuff's gonna happen.
But for all
Level
you guys need to know is that you have the sheets. Just swap that when needed. It's spoilers to let you know anything more.
Am I able to add my own? No, I can't, can I? I can't just make an Arjun Kellis level 3 character type. Alright, I'll have to do all Mythweavers then.
I'm honestly thinking of just getting rid of the quarterstaff. The only reason I would keep it is to be like a pole to use.
Then take my 10 foot pole and get rid of it.
But no, the thing is, I have it so I can use it for battle. But I'm I'm realizing there's no real point.
Well, what I realize is I'm one hand of the mage away from being the ultimate adventurer. So
Flux, that was the first one you've given me, right?
The first what?
Prophecy.
Yes.
Good, because I don't remember any others before that.
You had a few other inconsequential ones that I didn't tell you about. So I'm like, yeah, you had one where you encountered a hair in your stew, but you obviously stopped eating stew for the next week. Which is a bit odd, but everyone just kind of agreed with it. No, I'm just messing with you. This is your first one.
Look, sometimes you just go off stew for a bit.
Sometimes you just avoid liquid food for a week because you had a weird prophetic vision because you have too much meat.
Did I have a vision? I invented steak fajitas, and I started having those for dinner, and everyone was like, "What's that?"
Nope. I'm not giving you the. I'm not introducing steak fajitas into my world just for a stupid vision.
Aw, I like steak fajitas. That's what I had for dinner tonight. It was really good.
Listen to a podcast of 5e, and one of the characters' main goal is to invent tacos in the world of D&D. So the DM has to be very careful about introducing such things as frying beans twice or chopping up bits of meat. The guy's keeping a track of things he's learned. He knows of beans, but he hasn't yet figured out frying twice.
At that point, when you just like on your off time constantly experiment with culinary.
So they don't have off time. I don't. They're like a weird kind of magic hunt down organization, so they kind of go back and do that kind of stuff. It's pretty fun. It's for the McElroy brothers.
No.
McElroy, okay. But it's like three brothers and their dad doing D&D. It's really fun. Yeah, he knows how to chop up lettuce, and that possibly adding some kind of meat to it might make it good. We haven't figured out the tortilla idea yet.
What about tortillas?
Well, no one's introduced the idea of a bread that doesn't make it get fluffy.
A flat bread? Not
Yeah,
yet.
no one's introduced the idea of a flatbread. So, because he decided to name his character Taco, so he's definitely destined to make tacos in the world.
Then years down the line, there's a great taco war demanding on which day the holy day is for tacos.
So everyone loved Leshy. Breakout character. I'll keep bringing him back, right?
I would love that, actually.
I will set him on fire.
I will
Yeah, I
murder
know.
you for trying.
Yes, I was interested in how I was going to play the idea of a character that's probably on the level of giving a warlock his powers, dealing with Yu-Gi-Oh.
I like the riddles, and I give it a riddle.
Huh, I never knew that. So, fun fact. Apparently in World War II, the Italians accidentally shot down their own air marshal.
The Italians were kind of shit in both the
I know. It was one of the comments for things like, do any of you know the Monty Python skit with the Russians doing the execution and they all missed the fucking guy at point blank range? Someone made a video of that that's just the Italian army in a nutshell trying to invade Luxembourg. They all fail to kill Luxembourg, and there's Germany. It's like, how did you lose? He's like, he had a fort.
I think the only thing they were good at is retreating.
Well, no, it's funny because one of the comments is very true. It says, when the AI plays Italy, sends one cavalry division to help out Germany. When the player plays Italy, creates a new Roman faction by conquering Yugoslavia, Austria, and Greece before Germany even realizes that they should probably start taking over other countries.
I'm not gonna lie, part of the reason why I was upset with the fucking shopping is I have no money.
I imagine if you had money, you'd have more fun with that. But, you know,
I had 9 gold before I sold all that. After buying the climbing gear, I had 9 gold again.
But you got all the scimitars and shit, so that's fun.
Yes, I basically sold, had money, and then went back to having no money. It's gonna suck when someone throws that ball and it ends up blowing up the entire fucking mountain.
Which ball? The little golf ball? The orb that you guys got and no one decided to try to figure out what it does?
The orb we got from the troll spirit.
The Leshy? The orb you got
Yes.
from the Leshy?
Yeah.
I mean, frankly, any of you guys could have spent tonight attuning to it, but no one decided to try to figure out what it does.
Fine, I will. Before we completely end, I will have asked for the ball and try to attune to it.
Okay. Yes, Kiri?
Basically, considering that I had that ball this entire time, wouldn't it have
Then
already
you do it.
You are not attempting to attune with it, Kiri. That is an active action to do.
You have to sit with it in your hand and basically try to will it, look at it, basically try to figure it out.
Okay.
Do you want to do it, Kiri, or
What
do
kind
you
of check would
want?
that be?
It's not a check. You literally just spend time.
I'll do that.
Okay. So, Kiri, you realize that this is a magical ball. That when the ball is put on an angle, the ball will begin to roll down the angle. If the ball is put on a completely level surface, the ball will not roll.
Huh.
That's not magic. That's
It's
a ball.
It is an orb of slope detection.
Well, if we're in
That
an
is
area
not
where we're
magic. That is literally not magic.
Actually, I could see that being useful if we're in an
No,
area
it's
magic affects
literally a
gravity.
ball.
If we're in an area where magic affects how gravity works.
I mean, it's still going to roll according to the magic of gravity.
Yeah, it's still gonna roll even if it was a normal
Congratulations,
ball.
Kiri. You have a ball of physics.
Yeah, you have a ball.
It slightly glows a little bit.
I'd like
Oh,
to
good.
have
It also detects.
Ball.
It also detects himself. Unless you seem to have fun with that one. But no, that's what your orb does.
If we weren't as annoyed with the fucking character, what would have happened?
Oh no, the
Well,
Leshy was the moment you introduced the idea of the Leshy giving you magic items, like, well, I'm not going to give you fucking actual useful equipment. You're getting troll magic items.
I know it.
So,
I mean, I'm not for nothing, Flux, but you basically introduced a Sphinx with nothing to give, nothing really to do.
And he gave you freedom.
No, fuck you.
He gave you a way out.
I could have gotten freedom by setting the forest on fire.
You would not have gotten freedom from that act. You would have gotten something, but not freedom.
You'd have probably gotten death.
Remember that bit where I said he was a warden of the forest? You know, wardens don't take kindly to their ward being destroyed.
Yeah, this was a case where that was a fight we couldn't have won if it had been initiated, and I probably would not have even joined you in that fight. I wasn't going to deal with that shit.
I'll be honest, I was just plain annoyed by the fact that you're constantly fucking with my ability.
I mean, that one you've been in there before, but
I understand you think it's overpowered, and that's perfectly fine, all right? But at the same time, can you lay off a little bit?
Neo, here's the thing. For mundane things, I'm completely good for you that. Yeah, your ability is not going to let you get through a Leshy changing the way the woods.
There's no. All right,
it's not going to give you access to a cave.
No. We admitted I went through that forest before.
Yes.
No problem.
Yeah, because the Leshy hadn't moved in yet.
Well, let's just do.
And that's the fucking with my character's ability.
No.
Yes.
Look,
no.
Here's the thing.
I think that's perfectly valid.
Hold on, so here's the thing.
It's valid. That's still fucking with my character's ability.
Look, here's the thing. Your ability, the main thing for it is it's giving you free rations every.
No, that's actually the side ability.
Okay.
You want that to be the main ability, and that's perfectly fine for you.
You know what Sylvia gets? He gets free room in the rest of the temple. You know what Zon gets? Zon gets a little bit of show of rank in places. You know what Kiri gets? Kiri gets to know a little bit about the background of the mercenary group.
Well, that's
Your
great.
thing is way too much. That's why I'm balancing it against everyone else's.
I don't remember the last time I saw a church of Warden.
I get the feeling if Flux ever had to DM Flux, they would get in a fist fight.
Oh no, if I had to DM myself, I'd fucking shut myself down.
Yeah.
That's why I shut things down so quickly as I do.
'Cause he knows where the shit leads.
Yeah, and I think you would shoot yourself. I honestly think if we could clone you, and one of you played DM, and one of you played player, one of you would not be coming out of that alive.
I'm thinking more they'll be trying to one-up one another.
No, it's because here's the thing. In the end, no matter what a player tries, a player can't one-up the god. And that's essentially what the GM is, God.
Says the person that played in the campaign with Hans.
I was gonna give you a vision of what the city looked like, Neo, but I was like, yeah, let's give you something cookier.
I honestly was expecting the first vision I get in the campaign to be silly shit.
Okay.
I mean, frankly, fuck it, you're probably gonna take more than a week going down.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have some background. We were agreeing it would be once a week. It's been what in-game time now?
It's been a
Couple of
while.
months?
I kind of forgot about it, but let's just assume it was inconsequential shit.
Yeah.
Question though, what exactly would I roll for like trying to understand how something that's magical work? Because as I have an intelligence arcana check,
You have to
That's
in
an
5.
attunement.
Yeah, in 5e they changed it to you have to attune yourself to it. Now this is risky because if it's cursed, then well,
Or you can cast Identify.
Yeah.
But the stupid thing is Identify doesn't reveal curses.
Yeah. Identify doesn't reveal curses. So yes, you can either in 5e you can either stay with a magic item for about a day and figure out what it does, or you could cast Identify, which does have a cost to it, right? In 5e,
No,
or did they
it
remove that?
has a focus that hasn't cost, but it isn't expended.
Okay. So there you go.
Had a cost in 3.5.
So
Right.
it doesn't have a cost. So you can either instantly know what something does, or you can figure it out through sitting with it and tuning yourself to it.
I will attune myself to my ball of physics and my potential magic ring of detection.
You already tuned yourself with the ball of physics. That's how you knew what it does. And the ring, you've already tuned it to because you were wearing it for longer than a day.
Yeah. They're joke items, dude.
I
The
mean,
ball is literally just a ball.
I mean, it's better than not having any attunements. Nothing, something is better than nothing.
For my character, he's going to the Eldritch Knight. This stuff will be good for him because it's magical items. It's going to.
I mean, frankly, Neil, perhaps there is an illusion of a slope, and Kiri puts down the ball, and the ball rolls up, and you're like, "Oh shit, I got you now."
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like something that's screwing with our perception.
But mostly, it's probably going to be a joke. You guys weren't getting high level equipment from the Leshy. The Leshy's job was there to kind of stall for time and get you, and because I wanted to introduce him, and I was like, "Hey, you guys are going through the forest. Fuck it, let's throw him in now."
What would have happened if we went around the forest? What would you have done then?
You wouldn't have encountered the Leshy. Neil, I've talked to you about this. Quantum ogres. there are quite a quantum amount of things that may or may not exist in your path, depending on how I need to set up the session.
I'm gonna outright ask now. Was the Leshy basically you stalling for time?
No, I had ideas for the Leshy for a while, but I was like, "Fuck it, you guys are going through the forest. Let's throw the Leshy in at this point."
Leshy man, Leshy man.
So I'm gonna ask the more experience. Is this just gonna be? It's just I need to get used to the monk at early level. It just feels like it. it's underpowered for what it is?
I've seen a 5e 5th level monk, and he seems very powerful. It just seems like he takes a while to get going, like a 3.5 spellcaster would.
Okay. Because
He's-
on paper, the monk looks amazing, but it's been a chore and a half to actually do it.
Yeah, you gotta bear in mind that you're kind of squishy. Yeah, your AC is not half bad, but your health kind of means that if they do get the hits on you, it's gonna hurt.
So the biggest issue with that is because we did point buy, and I cannot get a very high AC. I actually have the max AC I can have for a point buy system with a monk.
Yep.
Which is 16.
It's not bad.
Well, it's bad when you keep in mind I'm a melee character.
Yeah, like, if I didn't have my shield, I would be a 16 as well.
Yeah, if Albrecht didn't have his shield, he'd be a 16 too. You just have less AC than the sorcerer. Don't worry.
Here's the problem. I keep getting the highest initiatives. So I keep going first, and I'm like, okay.
You can
Well,
hold your turn.
Yeah, I need to start holding my turn, but I hate doing that when I don't have a plan.
You need to let Soa get stuck in, and then immediately come in and start punching things.
Yeah, you gotta let me get stuck in with the boys.
I think the reason I'm avoiding that is the last time I tried to let that happen, I'll be honest, every time I play a game and that's what I go for, the spot I would need to attack gets filled. The guy gets crowded around, and then I can't attack. And then I'm like, okay, I waited my turn. Now I have my thumb up my ass.
No clue where the get stuck in came from, but now it's just associated with work slang and just to punch someone and get in a fight.
No, that's because that is an orc thing from 40k.
Just orc slang.
Yeah, they just want to get stuck in with the boys. I'm pretty sure it was one of the Dawn of Wars that coined that.
It gets referenced. It's in the Age of Sigmar books. It's one of the commands for the generals: get stuck in, boys, to make his orcs fight better.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the one true place for any kind of Warhammer knowledge, 1d4chan.
But I'm glad you loved the Leshy, Neo. He'll be sure to appear in your dreams. Along with
I
Greg.
hope to God he comes back when we actually can kick his ass, so I can set him on fire.
It'll just be the Leshy and Greg, just in tandem appearing in your dreams, dancing around.
Well, then they would have to show up in the game, and I would know to look out for them, and I'd have like an oil soaked rag. No, I'd have a Molotov cocktail prepared for the Leshy, and I would have anything that's sharp prepared for Greg.
I feel like Greg's the one you could take. I feel like if you don't get rid of the Leshy in one hit, you're probably going to have a bit of a fun time.
Okay, yeah. It was a quote in Dawn of War 1 for War Boss Orcamungus. That was one of his lines when you had to move around. One of his movement lines was, "I want to get stuck in with the boys."
Frankly, if you had attacked a Leshy, I may have just done what they do with Quest for Glory, where the Leshy fucking disappears and just lets you continue roaming around till you decide to play his game. He's like, okay, fuck you. Enjoy your wandering.
Honestly, that's what I was expecting to happen if I actually set the forest on fire. He'd like put it out, and then he'd go away. It's like, go, you can wander around for a little while. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Have fun in the forest. I was so tempted to have a sign at the end of the fucking path so that it says, "You're rather boring, aren't you?"